So I will
Start
recap.
recording.
You had boarded the Rebel, or the Renegade. The Renegade, sorry.
Renegade.
That was the name of the ship. Or you met Mance, who offered you the ship in return for basically being his Mission Impossible team for a little while.
It was like 8 or 9 missions.
Yes. And he even said that he would help and assist in moving Sarah's AI from your current ship to the Renegade. Because Mikey was concerned about losing Sarah.
Can't lose Sarah.
Yeah.
Thank you!
You're welcome.
So the
Sarah.
first-
You are adorable.
The first mission he had given you was to infiltrate, go to an asteroid mine, retrieve a ton or two of the substance they were mining, and then destroy the mine. It was an explosive substance. You'd have to go to the center of the asteroid where the mother lode is, and set some sort of timer and blow it off. He did provide you with an explosive for that.
Well, I think
There was a time, many years, thousands of years ago, where they did a movie like that.
Huh.
I want you to know, after watching Star Trek, the top sci-fi shows, whatever,
That was entertaining.
I was gonna use Quadrotriticale as the item, but trouble with troubles. All right, I'm gonna kiss my kids.
Stargate's been on Sci-Fi Channel the last couple nights.
I love Stargate.
I know, I watched it
SG-1 ran
twice.
for 10 years.
Was that?
Yeah.
SG-1 ran for 10 years.
It's a great series.
It had a great run.
I'm
I
actually
remember
watching
it
it on my
being
phone.
very good, but I didn't watch it often. I don't know if I could ever try to commit to that now.
Stargate?
Yeah.
It's a fun ride, especially when you start getting into season 4 and season 5. And they do some cool time travel stuff, and then they hit their stride when it comes to the clever writing.
I'm just glad MacGyver got something.
Yeah.
You know?
It was
I
like,
have to say,
how big was the
MacGyver will
Spider-Man
pop on the TV every once in a while. We watch it every time. Like it's still solid.
Insane. It pops on the TV, I download it.
Hey, Mike, where were you in California last week?
I was up in Sacramento, Roseville area.
I was in San Diego when you were there.
Oh yeah, I'll be in San Diego at the end of the month.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Go. You been there before?
Yes.
Where are you staying?
On the Hilton, right on the water.
All right, I was at Hard Rock.
Oh, you were at the heart. Okay.
Yeah, there was a sniper. We walked to. We were trying to get to one of the places that Diners, Dives, and Drive-In was in.
Yep.
So we walk a couple blocks down, and all of a sudden it's like police cordoned off, blocks after blocks of just. And so we go up to the police. We're like, we're trying to get to so and so. They're like, well, there's a guy with a rifle on the roof over there, so you might not want to. I'm like,
We'll just stay on the right side of the street.
here they are, turned, not even facing the building. I'm like, really, you guys, legit here? And then somebody else got bear maced within Hard Rock Cafe.
Where was this?
This was in San Diego when I was there. This girl was a prostitute. This guy picked her up, brought her back to the room.
What was she wearing?
Thank you.
I don't know. And then her accomplice, they brought bear mace, which is the strongest mace ever, and Mike can verify. Sprayed it right in his face, beat him, took his money. The whole floor had to get evacuated. Hazmat had to come in.
Well, you stayed at a nice place, didn't you?
It was the Hard Rock.
Remind me next time I go to San Diego to not.
So did your danger sense kick in?
I was on the 7th floor, and then they had the storm of the century because it rained for 3 days and it hadn't rained in I think 100 years.
In 3 years, yeah.
It was nuts.
It's unbelievable drought.
I was up in Roseville and Folsom Lake, which is a massive, massive lake up there. When they built that lake, they actually buried an old gold rush town in like the middle of the lake. The lake is so low before that rainstorm came in, Chris, that people were able to walk out to the old gold mining town.
Cool.
Like a mile and a half into the lake.
Wow, that's nuts. Nuts.
That is nuts.
Anyway,
They're hoping for snow.
Because that melts slower.
They did get a lot of snow.
They did get
about,
snow.
about 20, 30 inches.
Yeah, they got snow.
San Diego?
No, but I got.
Yes?
In the mountains.
What do you need, sweetie?
I need my Kindle.
Why are you not taking it before?
Because I forgot it before.
Oh my God.
Oh, come on.
That's a
look
good
at it. You know
answer,
how to-
actually.
Huh?
All right, before I forget, if you guys get chilly, just tell me I turned it back on. I turned it off because it was 75 in here.
Well, another beer or two and it won't matter.
But I think it's quite comfortable.
All right, I'm going to get beer and then we'll start.
Sounds like a good plan.
Everybody catch up on Walking Dead?
Fine. Jesus, yes.
One more,
I loved it because I didn't gush about it in the email enough. But you guys are probably like, Adam wrote another freaking essay on this.
I have to say, I very much enjoy your comments. I think they're really interesting.
I haven't seen it for 3 seasons.
They're excellent. They're excellent comments, and quite honestly, Adam, you need to do something during work. So.
you know what is honestly, work is such a bitch.
You gotta split it
That
up.
I'm like, oh, thank God.
2 groups.
No,
or 3
you don't.
groups, or 1 group.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I really,
you two
With
decide.
Beth being one of them.
That was
Yeah,
tough.
but you know what? Then we got to see a little
But you
more
know what?
of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Here, you can
pretty
try
attractive.
it.
Beth, all she does once per season, she sings a song by a campfire. That's all she's good for.
Yeah, but she didn't make it out of Herschel's farm in the comics.
No, she didn't. That's true.
Although Herschel barely made it out of Herschel's farm in the comics.
Also, I think it's interesting if you watch the TV show. They made Beth out to be a lot older the first time we see her. That first
Definitely.
season.
Yeah, I thought she was in her early 20s.
And then they like.
Now she's like
ratcheted
she's
her
barely
back.
18.
She's like 2 years older than Carl.
Carl did go from like 8 to 4 to like 15.
I think I wrote like the comic books made her seem younger, and the show's trying to make her seem a little bit older, like 16 to 18
Yeah.
range maybe.
Yeah, I really thought she was in her early 20s and Maggie was like her mid to late 20s
But
in that first season.
in a year, 18
Yeah.
is like 25. You know what I mean? Like
In the zombie.
yeah, in the zombie world,
It's
like
like 6 years.
it is.
Seriously.
It's like
Oh, it's like go back to the 50s.
yeah.
All right. So
Doesn't even have to smoke.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, but she's,
What- now that we've recorded 6.5 minutes of nothing.
She's expendable.
No, this is so.
Wow, she's expendable.
she's totally expendable.
Oh, she's done by episode 1 next
She's a
season.
red shirt.
Look, let me tell you guys. Let me put it this way.
They're building her up so they can kill her off.
But
Kinda,
she
you remember how when Andrea died, you were like, oh my goodness, that's terrible. I can't believe they did that for Andrea. Then you realize, stop and wait, and you go, wait a minute, I've hated her for 2.5 fucking seasons.
Yes.
Dude, she's still alive in the comics.
Is she? Or, I'm actually reading them now, so.
Oh.
But
I won't solicit
Sorry.
things, but don't edit
Sorry.
yourselves.
I do want to point out that if Josh, in one of our campaigns, introduces an NPC to us that doesn't talk that often, and then suddenly the NPC gets a lot of talking points, the NPC is going to be dead by the end of the night. That's all I'm saying. If we follow RPG rules here, that Beth is
True.
She's a goner. She is a goner.
All right. So,
Okay.
Mance provides you with an explosive device, a timer, programmable.
Because I was thinking that usually when we go on these ops, we make a landing on the asteroid, grab our stuff, take off, nuke the asteroid from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Well, you have to set it off from inside the mine, deep in the mine at where the load is. So
It's a smart nuke. It goes down the tunnel.
it turns numerous times and follows a predetermined path that you set ahead of time.
That's why we put the beacons down.
So you still got to go all the way in.
And I just wanted to say nuke it from orbit. Take off and nuke it from orbit. That's all I wanted to do. Thanks for ruining my joke.
Dick.
It comes back to me every once in a while.
Do the Russians own this mine?
I'll explain that one in a second. Oh, by the way, so they announced D&D 5th edition Player's Handbook today. $50.
Wow.
Are you sure it's not a combination of all the books? Like,
That they don't. There's a lot of discussion online about that. I don't
Did
know.
you say that they're issuing just the player's handbook and not the GM guide?
Only the Player's Handbook was listed online. That and the starter set.
I didn't look. What is included in this?
It doesn't. There's nothing.
Nate's, by the way, reading her book.
So, all right. So, so he gives you the coordinates of the asteroid, and if you will look, there is the. That's actually
Is that a speaker on the surface of the asteroid.
That's a zoom up of the supposed alien base on the moon. No, of our moon.
Oh.
Huh?
Supposedly there's an
There's
alien.
base on our moon?
Supposedly there's an alien base on our moon, and this is live. This
which
is
one?
and this actually zooms in. That light in the center actually gets bigger. There's like a series of pictures. It gets bigger, like it's coming out, like the ship coming out. But this is supposedly a alien base on the moon.
I would have done it.
Wow.
So,
By the
anyway,
way, did you know the flag that we planted on the moon in 1969 is now pure white?
Yes, because of the
Oh,
radiation.
radiator?
bleached by the sun.
The sun has bleached it pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I never thought about that.
No, I neither. All right, everybody, give me a common knowledge check.
So everyone's gonna think we're giving up.
Now, no, they think the moon is claimed by France.
Chris, do you want to fold the table? They're right over next to
If
the.
any of our French listeners are offended by that comment, what are you gonna do about it anyway?
We have listeners.
You want both
Oh, wait, these look at posted
party members or
What am I
just
Both.
rolling here?
I
Smarts
haven't
check?
posted these yet.
Yeah, smarts. Smarts.
I'm going to.
Assuming you do someday.
The smarts check for both got for everybody.
So here's
One with the
Dexter.
D6, one with the...
Dexter got a 5.
Oh, it's a common knowledge. It's not a knowledge.
Yeah, common knowledge.
Okay.
You only got a 5 too.
Brain got a 7.
And actually,
Oh, sorry, -2. 5.
Sue got a 5 too, so this must be really common knowledge.
Oh wait, no,
I
it's
got a
not
5.
-2.
It actually is relatively common knowledge. You recognize that as a an automated entryway.
Oh, like in the Dyson sphere.
Very good. That is the exact thought I had.
Oh, interesting.
So you should be able to approach and enter
Independence
without too much issue.
How large is this asteroid? I mean,
Oh, yours!
is it like a small cometoid, kind of just larger than?
It's a space station.
Series?
It's not a moon.
Is it a proto-dwarf?
It's significant size. It's not a moon, but it's pretty good size.
So it's bigger than like a cruise ship, a
Oh, yeah.
space cruise ship.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's celestial.
yeah. Figure
Miles
in
across.
eighth the size of our moon.
Okay.
Pluto.
All right.
That would be about a 16th the size of the Earth.
Thank you.
That's impressive. Well done.
Yes, I believe I can activate the mechanism to let us in. If you want to go in.
Prepare to activate the
here.
mechanism.
Do you think you could place the nuke in there?
Oh, you're a
But
right
you-
smart one.
Oh, what do you mean by place the nuke?
Okay, sorry.
Did we get a
I thought
teleporter?
we could just put on autopilot and then...
Don't we have a
be done
shuttle?
with it.
No, we gotta fly in, but don't worry, then high school's after us.
That's an upgrade we haven't bought yet.
Don't we have a shuttle with a remote that we could just send in?
With a little camera.
Well, we have to get out a couple tons of
We've
these
got a
Yes.
shuttle,
materials.
but
Yes.
We've got no remote for it. We'd need something automated to drive it, like a robot
Like
or something.
like a robot.
Oh,
Wish we had one of those.
wait.
Have we seen any other traffic come in and out of this?
Let's say that you are cloaked and you've been there for maybe half an hour observing. No activity.
Oh, well, this place is totally dead then.
In or out.
It's
Half an
probably got
hour,
automated
half an
fence
hour on a
systems.
remote mining asteroid? There's nobody here.
It's up to you if you want to wait 24 hours.
Any beacons? Any...
We need
Nothing
to
you
probe-
notice.
We need to probe the asteroid.
Listen, the last time I probed anything, it was Uranus. I'm not doing that again.
Good, bad, ugly, right there.
Were you there with Sue when you did that?
I said, why are you probing his anus?
Don't push your luck, tabby cat.
Mr. Bigglesworth.
Oh, Mr. Biggles.
Wow, it's been like 3 weeks since we played. I gotta remember all this shit now.
Alright, I say we don't see any other entrances or exits to this place.
None of your scans
No
don't
other
show
ships in the sector?
no other non-cloak ships in the sector.
Sarah, can you scan right now on the other side of the asteroid, or is it too big?
It's too dense.
Do
Can you
know?
bounce it off one of the
Neighboring
other
asteroids?
asteroids?
No.
We've got a shuttle just to make sure there aren't fleets on the other side. We could send a shuttle. On
Well, when you
Well,
came, when you
came
came
in from the other
in, we'll,
side.
we'll give you the credit that you came in. You did the quick
Oh,
scan.
We just pull up and go, we're here, I hope nobody else is around.
You came up on the far side of the asteroid.
Ah, far side of the moon. All right, let's go then.
Alright.
Great.
That's how we do it. Who's going?
All right, so you activate the doors.
How many pressure suits do we have?
Excuse me. You activate the doors.
Captain,
You,
Captain Wesley. Sir, I've completed folding your underwear. All of your laundry is now complete. What
Thank
task do you have for me next, sir?
Go power yourself up.
Very good, sir. I am powered up. So I have completed that task. Have you got anything else for me, sir?
No.
Useful.
Have you categorized or have you inventoried everything in our shuttle bay?
I've inventoried the
What?
shuttle bay, the cargo hold, I've alphabetized them, and then I reorganized them by color as per your latest request.
Do you
sir.
think we need somebody who can lift a lot quickly on this mission?
Yeah, like a ton.
Like
Why would we need that?
My specifications allow me to lift more than a ton, sir.
Not getting it. All right, well, let's go. Let's leave. Let's leave him behind. We don't need him. He's useless.
Why is
Go sweep the floor.
Oh, Mikey, are you on roll 20? Do you see the picture?
Yeah, I see it. But
Okay.
No, wish we had something. Well, it's going to take us a long time.
Don't take him. He's gonna get you killed. I'll tell you that.
All right, you go in. The doors close behind you. Very ominous. When they close.
Great,
Shouldn't make any noise because we're in outer space.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm listening to this. I guess I'm loud.
Same.
I'm listening to this thing. And you guys answer the question for me. The guy's talking about a sci-fi campaign, and I ask one question when it starts. He says, when the ship goes by, does it go vroom vroom, or does it go by silently?
The depth of that is phenomenal. I picked it up when you first wrote that.
That's
Because if it goes vroom vroom, it's an action, blow it up, pulpy kind of thing. Where it flies by quietly, it's hard science fiction.
That's Firefly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Which is ironically more actiony, pulpy kind of.
Yeah.
So
But I gotta say, the first time I saw an explosion in space and heard nothing, I cheered.
nerd.
You know, by the way, just a shout out to Space Above and Beyond. I want to go see that again. That was a really good hard sci-fi show.
Cosmos.
Oh,
This week.
This week, right?
This week, Jules saw the preview. She was drooling.
It's exciting.
Yeah, Alex thought that looks awful. I'm like, are you my son or what? And
Sorry, Red.
I caught up on, because we're playing so much now, sorry.
Because we started
Oh, right. On Marvel,
Agents of Shield.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. now.
Oh,
Yeah.
better, right? It got better.
Oh, yeah.
And it wasn't bad to start with. And
I
it got
watched.
better.
I think I watched Seeds, and there's only been one more since then. And there's another one this
There
week.
hasn't been any in a
Yeah, there
while.
was
Okay,
one this
okay.
week.
Yeah,
This
there's
week.
yeah, there's new one
Because
today.
I'm like,
3
I'm like,
weeks.
I only missed 4. What the heck?
Blacklist
and then I
came
heard
back too, though.
the one I got was
Blacklist.
recorded.
I don't watch that one.
Oh,
And
it's
it
good
said
Yeah.
returning March 4th.
I only
I'm like,
watched like 3 shows now. 4
perfect.
shows.
I don't watch
Yeah,
any
I picked
television.
this back up just in time.
So
All right.
the scene
Here we
that
go.
totally cracked me up was when the nerdy guy goes on a mission with the CIA guy, and he's got this gadget that lets him look through walls, and he's doing like a play-by-play to
Alright,
his
see
culture.
two guys.
I see 2 guys,
Yeah.
and one of them's approaching the other, and now he's knocked him over, and he's knocked him out. My God! And he looks over to his friend, and his friend is gone, and he realizes that
The door opens. The door opens. Hey.
Have you seen the one at the Academy yet?
Yeah, Josh.
Yes.
Yeah, we never did it.
Alright.
Hey, did you go to Pinnacle
that was
Entertainment
good.
by the way?
That was very good.
We haven't been there yet, have we?
Well,
No,
you've seen
Connecticut
one
Science
since
Museum in Hartford.
No.
Yeah.
I think
They got a whole
I'm in
robotic
the same place where you
thing.
One since
Well,
then.
Pig Jules.
Where
There was-
they explain it all. They
I
have
think
all
there was
the
2 since then.
robots
Yeah,
there,
you know, I
and
saw them all
there's
back
a
to
whole
back to
little
back
thing
and
about how they
There was
battle.
that
what
one,
they
then there
do.
was the one
That
about
would be pretty cool.
a little more about what's
Yeah,
changed.
Jules will. I think Liz will do now. She's thinking.
Oh, okay.
All right, so back to the game
There we
Oh,
go.
sorry.
because it's 8:50. Poor Mikey's like, "Are we gonna play tonight?" So,
We've gotten through the door.
so you make it through the door.
We've talked about going through the door.
You make it to the door. It
Push
closes.
it through.
It closes ominously behind you. It is much to your surprise, a pressurized, airtight location inside, so you don't need suits.
Good. That means my guns will work.
You know, I did not like how that door closed. It was very ominous, didn't you think?
There is no activity inside the mine. From the dock, you could see. I don't know. I looked, but I couldn't find a good picture for this, so you're gonna have to use your minds.
What is
Um,
it mined?
Aw,
I mean,
you want us to use
there-
our imagination.
what sort of materials are being mined? What was
It mines a element.
What's the quadrant?
Okay, it mines the quadria, sure. The
Okay.
quadria, which when combined with simple elements such as
Phosphorus.
sure, phosphorus. That's an easy one. It's not in the air. Creates a very explosive mixture.
Okay.
So
And we,
I was going to say nitrogen.
None of us brought phosphorus in
None of
with
us
did it?
brought phosphorus. with
Yeah,
us.
no.
Jeff glows in the dark now.
Right.
Only about
Did I forget to
4%
mention
of each
my
of us.
phosphorus rounds? my phosphorus tip rounds?
So you're we'll call him your sponsor. Mance wants a couple tons of this, and then for you to blow the asteroids so nobody else has anymore.
Okay.
This is actually owned by one of the triads.
Right. But not the ones that we've allied ourselves with. It's one of the other ones that we
One of the other two, yes.
Okay.
Soon I'm going to put names and give you guys a little information on this so we can all be on the same page.
Understood.
I hope they're named 1, 2, and 3.
They're named Mike, Jeff, and Bob.
That's too looking.
From the Bob Triad. Don't mess with us. We're the dumbest ones around.
Jeff, if you had to come up with the cadre, it was going to be Bobium. Naquita. It's Naquita.
Explode.
It's Naquita.
That's what
The quadrium was the other
They
version.
were so much better at making up names. When you saw Avatar, did your eyes roll loud?
Never saw it.
when the name of the mineral...
Never saw it.
Okay, but that's okay. I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm just going to tell you that they are mining for a mineral on a planet whose name is
Mineral?
unobtainium.
Yeah.
Is that like
You know, I
Iron
really
Man
thought
shield?
Vibranium
Ultimanium?
was kind of lame. And then I just heard unobtainium.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're not even like...
It hasn't tried.
Indestructible.
Megaphinium.
Yes. All right. So you land, and there are several levitation carts loaded with ore.
Well, let's get these.
You're guessing they're not charged; they're on the ground, but you recognize it. Like, instead of a mine cart, it just levitates and push
What's
along.
the gravity in these areas?
It's light gravity. It's going to be -1 for all agility checks.
And +1 for strength checks.
Sure.
Oh. But did I just get away with that? What?
Yes, you did.
Wow. All right. How much?
Yes.
Unfortunately, fighting and shooting are both agility.
Yeah.
It doesn't impact those. Just and if I said make an agility check
Oh, okay.
to avoid
Gotcha.
something.
Like a dodge, dive, and
Yeah.
tuck and roll. You're at minus.
Next question: how much ore is already loaded on the sleds?
You have no idea. You have no way to guess.
Wish we had a robot to lift it.
Hey, Sue, can you dodge a wrench?
You can throw the wrench really far right now too.
I can dodge a ball.
I mean, Tom Servo can record how much he picks up. You know, he knows he picks up. It's 27.6 ounces or whatever.
Yeah.
So you can say
we
load
use
2
the-
tons or
like-
load as much as you
we
can.
use
And
the
So
metric
really,
system.
like, if we're gonna move a ton of this stuff, I don't know if it'll fit our cargo hold right now. Considering the light gravity, a ton is a lot.
all right, you know, I shouldn't have used tons. I should have used.
Yeah, did you forget who you're playing with?
Volume? You wanna
It
use
is
volume?
GM Appreciation Night.
Mass?
Volume,
Yeah,
The
volume,
mass should be universal. Weight is the one that changes based on gravity.
That's true.
volume.
Volume maybe.
He wants
So what's the metric equivalent?
3 by 3 by 3. 9, 8,
9 foot square.
27.
Mike's getting
What's that
yelled at.
kilogram?
He wants 54 foot. Oh, it's Jen Starling.
1,000
Yeah, Jen Starling's here. Say hi, Jen Starling.
Hi,
Hey, Jen Starling.
kilograms.
He can see you.
Hi, Kitty.
Yes. That's the little gray Pop-Tart kitty.
Pop Tart.
Very adorable.
What is she? Pop Tarts?
Is that because she's so young?
No, she's just a little special. She needs a helmet. She needs a line helmet.
It's Mikey's cat.
Helmet kitty.
Yes.
It's Mikey's cat. It's perfect.
That's adorable.
Yep. Archie.
You know, Adam, you could put the whole picture up there if you clicked on the cat.
Now the cat's
Where's my cat anyway?
There you go.
She's left you.
She's with Liz. Probably look at Liz.
Not right.
She'll be back in Brazil.
So. Oh, Mikey, it was Girl Scout cookie day. You missed it. I brought 10,000 calories.
I miss Girl Scout cookie.
I brought 10,000 calories to the office. All right, so you're supposed to bring back 56 cubic meters.
Okay.
Sure.
Fair enough.
Tom Servo can estimate that based on what he picks up and how tight he packs it and that kind of
56
stuff.
cubic meters, so
That's several hours of work for Tom Servo.
I would say that's like the garage plus this area.
No, it's not. Oh, I said meters, yeah, because I was originally feet. I was trying to do the metric
56
system for you.
56 cubic meters divided by roughly 3.
Right,
All
right.
right.
Should we be putting your personal slave to work, getting them to start moving
I
the
think
stuff?
we gotta get everybody going.
Yeah, you might be right, but don't you want to see what's farther in the mine?
Well, you do need to go down and set the bomb.
Well, we gotta. I was just saying we gotta set the bomb, so we can leave Tom to
So you guys
do
sit
his little.
here.
How big is the lunar ship?
Too big to fly down.
Oh, the,
Oh, it is?
the
Okay.
shuttle.
Yeah, I mean,
don't know if we could take like the 6 of us in the shuttle.
We've got that Land Rover too.
no, it's tunnels. I mean,
Okay.
the mine cart, for lack of a better term, is probably as wide as this table, 4 or 5 feet wide. So it's not like you can. It's footwork. Like I said, much to your surprise, though, there is nobody there. Systems are running, but there's nobody there.
All right, let's take.
Can we do readings of the air, readings of the surroundings? Do we have a
Sue sees
scanner?
nothing wrong with this picture whatsoever. Just saying.
Perfect.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Really lucky.
What would that be? A
Go ahead, give me a medical check.
medical check?
I thought my medicine was higher.
What's your spidey sense?
Like tingly?
Citizen like
I think this is the
4.
place for me.
That's why you think it's medicine.
4. Only 4.
4. You don't detect anything out of the ordinary.
I think we leave
Maybe
our-
the air's a little moister than you would expect, but nothing significant.
I think we leave our stand behind, our second tier guys to load,
You just need something.
while the 6 of us go down to set the bomb.
5 of you. 6 of you take both of your guys.
I wouldn't do
That sounds good.
Who's going down? All
5
right.
of us.
Wesley is trying to get a landing party together.
Sue,
Hey,
grab that
focus.
bomb. It's light, don't worry.
I've got a question for
You're able to energize one of the mine carts after charging it with Sarah for about 20 minutes. So you can put it on there and push it around.
A question for you. Are any of you a wee bit disturbed that there's no other people here? What do you think happened to the people?
Who cares?
Well, maybe they're all down.
Let's
Maybe
get
they're all
this
down in
done.
the mine or something, or they're
No, I'm just assuming
off and they're partying.
they dug too deep. They dug too deep.
Oh,
Look at Dragon.
I was just about to call him Bilbo Baggins.
That's right.
Doctor,
They got greedy.
you're a creepy bastard. Did anybody ever tell you that?
You know, if you guys bothered to look at the sci-fi companion that I shared, there's 20 pages on cyberware enhancements. Maybe 5 pages, but
We're looking, as we are making our way down, we're gonna look around for any signs of life or any.
all right. So I'm going to attempt to use the magic of please be black. Yes. And conveniently, I put there's a. What is it? You can't
I
see.
used my flashlight.
Wait.
You need more power. You can't see anything. Your flashlight needs more power, Captain.
oh, come on.
He's cranking it.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Wait a sec.
Where's the hub server when you need them?
Servo crank this.
That'd be kind of interesting. He's wasting power to crank the flashlight.
All right. So you guys come into the mine. There's actually
Should I do something in here?
Doctor.
2 areas. If you scroll up a little bit, Adam, you're at the very top there.
Oh, shh. Can't see.
Dr. Beagle.
Can't see him.
Why don't you set your zoom to like
Top,
50% or
zoom up.
something? Oh, there you go. Oh, wow.
Look
Oh,
at
I
this.
see. I see.
Look at a tactical map with grids and everything.
Bob asked. I finally had to cook cave and give you the option for some telecom. Now each square is roughly. We're gonna have to be. The squares aren't perfect for tactics,
Understood.
so we're gonna have to be a little tighter on, be a little loose on how we play that. Like I said,
Oh, that's
so there's 2 entrances that kind of converge there. One is a ramp for the cart, and the other one are some steps for quicker access for people. That's where they converge right there. And you can see down the Mike. Are you seeing this now?
Yep, I'm seeing it.
All right, so you can see down the hallway a little ways. I'm assuming you have a light source.
Of course we do.
Is it lit with any?
No.
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 That's odd.
And like I said, it is slightly light gravity, so it's -1 for agility checks. And when the doctor made his check, he noticed that the air was a little moister than he would have expected. But it's an asteroid, so you really don't know.
Wait a minute. I shoot the ground.
Yeah, it doesn't
And it leaves a mark. And it leaves a mark.
Okay. Just
Minus,
as long as it didn't cause an earthquake.
-1 bullet.
Oh, we are going to play the. There's a new rule that came with the sci-fi companion that after a combat you draw a card. On a 5 or lower, you are running low on ammo and only have enough for 1 more combat. I will not make you draw a card for the first couple combats because I would expect you came in fairly laden.
First couple.
First, whatever it takes.
All right, that's good.
I have a feeling
Okay.
Sue uses up ammo really quickly.
I mean, he's a pretty good shot. He doesn't have to use a lot of ammo.
So that way you don't have to count, but we do have
Well,
some
yeah,
dramatic
it's
effects
easy
with
to
that.
shoot people that are in a jail cell.
Hey, you know, I did not shoot a single person in a jail cell.
Use the
Tell me
knife.
again why we've
Yep.
this psychotic bastard. on
Ray.
our ship.
Take a look, see if you can get some lights out of this place.
Could have stolen
Look at
some
the
stuff.
electrical unit.
I'm not really a mechanic kind of guy, but I'll give it a shot. Where's the on switch? I don't know. The on switch is.
Sue picks up a flashlight from the big bucket of flashlights at the entrance.
How about
And a miner's hat. He puts on a miner's hat, too.
Well, that's usually our head for something at least.
All right.
we,
Should we,
we look for some
Is
lights to
that
turn
plus 1
on.
armor to the head?
You're able to turn on a couple of lights and reveal that.
so it looks like.
But Adam has to move the map.
I was in the middle of taking a drink. You forced this beer on me.
I've got an idea. I think I know how to turn on the lights.
They're shooting at the lights.
If you scroll right, there's actually, if you look, there's actually Adam to the right. There's a, you can go straight or down there. You guys can, I believe, are you moving down the hallway at all?
Well, we're gonna walk on.
So there's a ramp, or we can go down the stairs.
No, actually, these two. No, you can't see my. Can I have the? Yeah.
What do you need?
The two hallways converge. You're actually going this way.
Oh, use your shift click trick.
You're going that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, for the sake of conversation, we'll say you would. All right, how are you advancing?
What order?
Well,
Yes.
Wesley will go first.
Wesley will go first with who's Catboy?
Mr. Bigglesworth.
There's no. Mr. Bigglesworth didn't go. He's loading.
Who's Mikey's other one?
Jay Jonah.
Jay Jonah.
Jay Jonah
Jonah
and Rain, I
Morrison?
think, should be first.
The adorable teddy bear.
I'm totally okay with that.
Just because I'm with Sue trying to help him with the bar.
Part.
The doctor, yeah, that's about right.
So,
Right in the middle.
all right. Are you quiet, loud?
Walking.
We're going to be fairly quiet.
All right. So, give me a stealth check.
Yeah, okay, that's going to be a D4.
-2.
So I get my D6 though.
Yes, you do. -2.
Okay.
2 ones.
Oh,
And I'm trained in it.
Oh my
There.
Wesley drives the minecart into the side of the wall, scrapes it a little bit. It shorts a little bit. Goes,
23.
makes a,
With my 4.
you are invisible to the human eye.
That was nuts.
Mike?
23. I just kept rolling 4s.
Alright, Sue got an 8 untrained.
Rain,
6.
Jay Jonah.
6.
It really doesn't matter because Jeff made enough noise for all
I
5 of
yell
you.
at everybody to be quiet.
Boy, what you doing?
I just wasted my rolls tonight. I'm going to go home. Thank you.
Chris has been fun.
Dead bodies in the study.
Alright, so we've made a lot of noise. Thank you. That's perfect.
Meanwhile, Sue was like a cat. This people was worse than he didn't even try.
Bam, bam.
If you're like a cat,
There was
like
a
raven,
tang on the end of the
float in there.
cart that I knocked
I
over.
All right, so if you scroll to the right a little more,
Jesus Christ.
if you guys scroll to the right a little more, you'll see a little more of the space.
Why are you behind?
Rain examines his flashlight, and then looking at Mr. Bigglesworth, he flashes his light on
Mr.
the
Bigglesworth
floor.
is not there. He's loading the car.
That's J. Jonah James.
Oh, that's a look.
It's a cat. It's a bear, not a cat.
If anybody has
That's
noticed,
too bad.
unlike me, they might want to roll that.
Have you played this game before?
I figured you all would have it.
You know, funny. Bob said the same thing.
Makes sense, right?
I said the same thing. Jeff said the same thing.
I have noticed.
So do I.
I have no notice.
You have nothing like me, right?
Yeah, fun train.
Somebody's got it. Makes sense, right?
Always rely on the kindness of strangers. Or psychotic maniacs.
The notice of
As soon as we can care to look.
We should probably look around for cameras or something like that.
Doesn't matter. We're going to be blown up soon.
Cameras, blood trails, entrails of bodies of the miners who were killed. You name
Are
it.
the,
I'll roll a quick notice on my untrained.
Okay.
3.
You don't notice anything.
-2.
You notice that you're you're in a hallway, carved out of the
Well, it
earth.
wasn't 23, it was 21.
Wesley will be notice.
Did you say it was untrained?
5.
You had 23
5.
untrained?
So I mean,
-2 is 21.
it's
Impressive.
the hallway is fairly well worn. You can see that this was probably the initial one. The walls are fairly straight and square. And further ahead, it gets obviously. It looks like it gets a bit rougher. You don't have a lot of experience mining, so
The walls don't look unsteady.
no, everything looks pretty good.
Okay,
Plumbing
solid.
to depth. Plumbing to depth. So.
Could be a collapse.
Oh, never mind.
Well, all right, so we'll make our way forward. Agreed?
Who stopped?
Boy.
All right, is there a way I can move all of them, Bob?
Yeah, click.
If I
on
just
the-
draw a box around them?
Draw a box around them. And then
Ah,
they'll
da,
all
da,
be
da, da,
selected.
da, da.
There you go.
Look at
Nice job, man.
this.
All right, look at that. Now I got to reveal more.
Does it open up to our bottom, to our south?
It does.
It's weird because I'm looking at my map, and then I'm looking at Adam's map. I'm like, and I don't see the same thing because Adam hasn't moved the map exactly the way I would have moved it, so it's.
But you can center
Let's
Adam.
see how
Just
that person just actually.
shift and click, and then you can center his
You
map.
know, at this point, we don't need to say it anymore.
I don't think I need to shift and click.
I'm just
Do
saying.
you remember?
Oh, it's right. It's right. It's
Now there's something to see there. I'll actually scroll over a
We
little.
should go to 40%.
But you can center his by
yeah.
clicking.
It's not that important.
All right.
Well, we have this cool technology that we're not going to use.
So it looks like they both connect.
Yes.
Maybe.
Right. Well, it's obvious we've got to split up. Half of us go to the right, half of us go to the left. What's
I
could
think-
happen? How
I
bad
think
could
that-
it be?
I think maybe we should delay that over.
All right. All right.
Feel like,
Do we any footprints that are noticeable?
No, it's hard. It's hard ground.
All right. All right. It's rock.
I,
Moon
I
rock.
say we go to the left. It looks a bit wider, and less chance of getting blocked in.
Sue doesn't. Sue looks like he doesn't even hear you guys. He just keeps walking straight.
All right. Straight it is, Sue.
All right.
He did look in this direction, and then he kept walking straight.
All right. Did everybody advance with Sue?
Yes.
Yep.
Is there a pitfall?
I do a notice check for traps
Yeah, for traps.
or any kind of other movement.
Whoa! Wait a minute. That's Mike's job. You can't check the
5.
traps.
That's right. You're taking my job, dude.
I also noticed my pocket's a little lighter of loot. Since Mike's around.
I was gonna say if Mike's not doing a good job, because Ekarath never noticed.
So is it fair to say that the hand carved man-made
Hey, wait.
tunneling?
Blue things.
It's a little rougher.
And there
Gets a little
is there
rougher.
pairs of blue jeans on the ground?
Looks
You
like-
can zoom in. You have control over
looks
that.
like dead bodies.
You make it seem like it's easy. It's such a bitch to move this thing. Like the input lag is terrible.
It seems good.
Seems like you're doing all right.
We should call the ambulance.
Spoke too soon.
Nope, that's probably not going to do it. You can do it.
Go up.
There
We seem fine with this.
You're doing a great job with this.
Shut the fuck up.
Who's that, Jesus?
Everybody
That
not
picture of
just-
Jesus?
No, that's I love you, Penny from Lost.
I didn't say that.
Desmond. Desmond.
Desmond.
You're listening, huh?
Spider-Man?
This
Spider-Man?
is the
Jeff, you like the girl.
Oi, what's that over
Really?
there?
Do you like that one?
Had that road rash from mountain biking.
What the?
Five
This
dead?
was using the antibiotic
They all look dead.
with the
We've got a
doctor.
pile of dead bodies in the distance.
Let's
Do
go
you
over.
not see that?
This
Doctor.
was day 1 of using the Arbonne stuff.
Doctor,
Day 2,
Doc,
day 4.
Doc Cardinal, you've got a bunch of dead bodies there.
Sue searches
I'm
the
gonna-
pockets and checks for loose change.
Hold on a second.
And
I'm
whatever else
gonna,
he can find.
I'm gonna go ahead and search the bodies and see if I can see any.
All right. So there are 5 bodies. They look. They definitely have. You can't tell from where you are immediately what they look like. What the damage is. There's definitely blood all over.
I can tell what one of them looks
I-
like.
I say, guys, prepare for battle.
Yeah, before I look, I want to have a notice check before I go in and some backup with guns drawn maybe, because I don't want to just go over to a body and.
One of them
I'm
goes-
with you.
Brain draws his weapon as well. Of course, I assume the doctor is exercising BSIC safety, proper body substance isolation procedures, glove, mask, goggles.
What words is he using?
Yeah.
You notice the doctor does not wear. As a matter of fact, he trances through the blood.
As you get closer, the 5 corpses animate
So he should
and come towards you.
Zombies.
What the?
What about this
You
person
know,
died
crossing
from?
realms from?
What about this one?
Hey guys, my medicine check reveals that they're zombies, and they've come back to life.
All right.
And so Sue's laughing as you guys all pull out your guns, wondering why you didn't already have them drawn anyway.
Turn order. All right. I'm gonna be here all over this tonight.
Wow, look at this. This is.
How do I add them all, Bob?
You can highlight all of them and then click on turn order icon, the turn counter icon. You know
Add
how
turn.
Yeah.
I just add her turn.
Dr. Hartnell says, I made a couple of zombies once too.
No, I did them all again. Darn it.
Impressed.
Now you're gonna have to individually delete, highlight in green and then delete. I think you can right click or press delete. I can't remember which.
Now you're including tokens. I think the tokens aren't there.
Oh, did you just
Ah.
tokens?
Control Z.
Try Control Z.
I did.
Undo, edit, undo.
No, usually Control Z does it. Damn it. It's all right. That's easy. I have your tokens right here. I was on
Does
this
anybody
today.
here know anything about computers?
No.
Where'd he go? Why is he not there?
Oh, he was doing so well. He had the cards called up. He had
Is it
everything.
a date
added.
group?
This is why we don't do 4E anymore.
It's from England, so it's all
The hell?
better.
Robert, how's Puerto Rico?
stricter in regards to-
It was pretty darn nice, I
Well,
have
they
to
actually-
say.
is this
Except,
yeah,
of
that's
course,
the
for Uncle
the
Ed.
face stuff.
I have a cousin, Andre Bell, and she's the only child of Uncle Eddie and his wife.
Never heard of any
And
of that.
Andre Bell is
All
now a
organic.
senior in college, and she's dating a guy who I think is in med school. And Uncle Eddie introduces
It's
this
a
guy to
supplement.
me. They've only been dating for 4
Well, it's
months.
got like
And he says,
sunblock in.
Bobby,
It has
I
sunblock
want to
in it to
introduce
help.
you to Jose.
Yeah, like most moisturizers.
Jose
Is Uncle Eddie French?
So that's what it is. It's moisturizer.
Sorry, Mikey, give me a minute.
Cleanser, toner,
Sorry, but
Oh, okay.
Jose is
moisturizer, the whole
going
line,
to
and then
be
like a night cream.
my future son-in-law.
They have a men's
His father
line
is
too.
a doctor. His father is about to
Now we
retire.
got the
He's going to give him the entire business, and then his father, because there's a lot of people from Saudi Arabia, and they like
I was
to
just
eat
talking to
lamb.
somebody
So his
about
father, when he
their skin
retires, is going to
firming
buy a
lotion.
farm. He's
Well,
going
so
to
that
raise
like
lamb.
work on
He's going to
stretch marks
sell it
after
to
having
his
two
Saudis,
rather large
and he's going to
children.
become
She's
rich.
like, oh
And
my
he's got
god.
a
And
property
that's what I was looking at. She sent me a ton of before and after pictures. Like even
And he's
the
like
neck
listing
cream,
off
a
the
woman
pedigree
probably
of the
60s,
doctor and his
70s,
history
looks like
and how much property he owns.
That's exactly what the daughter wants to hear, right?
This was just the most awkward.
Is it,
This
it
is so
when the daughter
weird.
goes, by the way, we just broke up.
So that was weird for starters.
All right, Bob, come here. You got to see this. I'm sorry.
But then Jose and Andre Bell, they're like.
Oh,
hugging.
they're on your screen, but I can't see them.
And Uncle Eddie and his wife are like, aren't they cute? That's so cute. Where if like I was the father, I'd be like.
So for some reason, there's two guys on that screen. I have none. If I drag Hartnell to here, he disappears, but I can click on him.
What level are you on right now? And what level are they on?
I'm on the objects and tokens.
Check the other overlays
Should we do a daily?
just to see if they show up. Okay, not that one.
Feels like it doesn't- I feel like I'm waiting for my turn to come up.
Not on that one either.
You know, I'm
weird,
gonna plan out
Josh.
my entire turn.
Dragon breath? No.
Where are the icons right now?
Together.
And then I will plan out my entire turn. And then whoever went
Where are you copying them from?
I'm just dragging them over from here.
Where are they? Are they off screen? Like where are the icons? Oh, you dragged them from there.
Yeah.
And you've associated tokens with each character?
Yeah.
Somebody changed the board right before I went.
So there's Mikey's.
Hey, Chris, there is a paleo snack over there. I made
Can
a
you go
date
off the grid?
nut bread
You know, I'm gonna go to another map and drag them on
where it
there.
has
That's a good
dates,
idea.
walnuts,
See if it
pecans,
works. Do you have one map that has the tokens? Just because what I like to do is have
honey,
one
maple syrup,
fake map that just has the tokens out there, so I can copy and
I've
paste.
done that. Wow, they're just
with
not
no
even showing up
regular
here.
flour.
I don't
Done.
understand.
Why is this map a disaster? What the
hey,
hell?
chat.
Where does that come from?
Maybe I crashed it.
So you walk right into it.
I don't get it.
What part of that comes
I
from?
definitely. You're doing everything right, Josh.
Yes,
But here's the character one.
Hey, in all seriousness, could you send me that recipe for that?
I think I lost
I could try.
because nothing's coming up now.
Maybe you lost connectivity.
And so she
It was
Let's-
adapted
let's
from
close
a,
out and come back.
How do I
in.
close roll 20?
On wounds.
You can uninstall.
from another recipe that
But I don't think you
had
want to.
that
Well, you could
works.
uninstall, I
Second
suppose.
degree
There we are.
burn.
Because that actually sounds really good.
There it is.
It's nice.
No, I think mine blew up and theirs is okay.
Yeah.
I did this right
No,
after
there you
they
go.
take-
There you go.
What you call it, after they take the oils out.
Okay, so maybe you lost
Yeah,
connection.
Adam.
You have to copy
down
those.
here all
Why
over
don't you
the
copy
place.
those icons from there and then
Once
paste?
they squeeze all the oils out, they just grind up the
Oh,
rest
that's
of it.
why. How weird. All right, good job, Josh.
So I crashed.
You can actually buy coconut flour in the grocery stores down here.
I think you did.
Yeah, same.
Protein powder and the fiber stuff.
It's really, really good for you.
And Acme.
Does it rise like wheat flour?
No, not at all.
No.
Well, actually, I didn't know it's in yeast actually does the rising part of it, but.
All right, so guys, sorry about that.
And like the people that
The doctor had come forward.
have all said,
Now I went to turn order.
Adam?
Very soft.
Would you
like
like,
I found my dark circles
Dozy dough?
really reduced.
Yeah.
Good answer.
And my sister was even saying the pores are much smaller, and like everybody has been so happy.
All right, so guys, look, I got it working.
Good
What'd you open, the Thin Mints or Dosi Dos?
Dozy does.
I can pass on those. Yes,
Are you sure?
I'm fine.
Dozy does?
All right.
Good answer.
Is it a form of food?
Not too.
Is it edible?
Because I already had some savannah.
That's your business. Like a form of food.
Nice.
Jeff, Dozy does?
No language.
All right.
And deal cards to turn order items. Bam! Oh, Doc, you got the Joker.
Oh my gosh, well done, sir.
I'm rolling high. I got this. Holy
You're
man.
done for the rest of the night now. You realize.
So sort decent. Oh, card
Does
suit.
anybody need a redeal? Why you ask? If
Get
you
two cards. Does anybody get two
or
cards?
If you get the one, what is it? Quick. Gotcha.
All right. So Dr. Hartnell.
I am.
There are, by the way, for the record, there's one. You can't see him because Adam has not scrolled the.
Do they look rotted
Oh my
or
god.
recently dead? You said there was blood.
They're mostly dead.
Oh.
So there's one to the right there. It's like a spacesuit.
This one?
Yep. And then there's two blue jeans. And then there's the girl's Heine. And then there's the one more. So there's 5.
And what's the order, the turn order for those listening at home?
So
Let's see if they're okay.
Hartnell has the Joker, so he has +2 on all his rolls. Mikey, oh, big surprise, Mikey got an ace. Wesley, 7, Dead 7, and then Sue and Rain.
So the guys with the guns
I'm
are
gonna hold.
behind the zombies.
So they're okay. Yeah, they look dead, and now they're suddenly moving.
I hold.
You hold, all right.
Doctor, what's going on?
Well, we've got a classic reanimation post-mortem. It's classic. Usually, I'm just gonna say, usually a headshot or decapitation sometimes works, or burning them. We'll do the job.
I don't think we should burn them down here. That would be bad.
What are you doing? Talking like civilized people? Dead people are getting up and walking. What the hell is the matter with you? Kill it! Kill it!
Does this give us a guts check?
You don't give me a guts check.
We don't have guts.
Give me it's a smarts check then.
Spirit? Smart or spirit?
Spirit check, sure. Take one.
Either one. One's a D8.
I think spirit works better with the D8.
Yeah, I think spirit's probably the right one.
When I get a +2 on will checks.
Do I get a +2 on this?
Why?
He's
No.
Joker.
Yes.
He rolled the Joker, right?
Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it out there.
try just
I have brave, so I get +2
Unbelievable.
fear. I don't know what that means.
I think that would count
Good
for
or
a
bad?
guts check.
Unbelievably good.
Okay, so odd number.
You gotta hold over there.
7.
That's no. You only have one. Don't go crazy. Don't go
First,
crazy.
I feel bad you didn't get sheets.
I'm going hardcore paleo again, so.
You could have had the cheese paleo?
No.
Depends who you talk to.
Hey.
And bacon.
Bacon. Use the bacon like right.
All
A
right.
bacon bowl and fry an egg in it.
All right, and Bob?
I'm going
Adam?
hardcore paleo,
Seven
too.
bacon bowl.
You did.
Mikey, what'd you roll for your smarts check? Or your spirit check?
Have you used it yet?
Spirit check.
Is it
I'm not
good?
sure about that, Brett. I think so.
Make it crispy. Put your scrambled eggs inside it.
Yeah.
But everybody likes steaks.
What, do you
Six.
just like a muffin?
You all
I'm gonna date you forever.
Connecting my way to
you all choke it down, nobody throws up. All right, Doc, you held. Jay Jonah.
Taking the doctor's advice, I draw out my, I guess, really my laser pistol.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much all I got. And I'm going to shoot one of these things in the head as it's walking towards me.
Okay, -4.
Bottleneck for them to come out.
Oh yeah, because it's called
My idea was put the cart
double.
and go into the cart,
Double tap?
turn off the top of the cart.
Double tap gives you +1, that's fine.
I'm just throwing it out.
So it's
there.
-3, Mikey.
That-
Double tap
to
is-
me, to me, the -4 in this sounds ridiculous.
Mike,
It's
I mean,
standing right in front of me.
that's in theory it's about 15 feet away, 20 feet away.
It's shuffling. It's not just standing
Yeah,
still.
it's shambling along. It's -4 for the called headshot.
Yep.
The double tap is
Plus
+2 or 1.
+2 to no, it's
Okay.
+1.
We-
It's +1.
Changed my mind. I turn around. I pick up the pickaxe that's lying on the floor behind me,
That's awesome, dude.
and then I walk up to one of them and slam it in the head.
It's still.
That's a fighting roll. I'm gonna give him only -2 for that because that was awesome.
That's pretty good.
That's a strength roll.
No,
Yeah, we get +1 the strength rolls.
Fighting's an agility.
that would be great.
Give me a fighting check, Mikey.
Yeah.
Alright, fighting.
Is that -1?
Here's him. By the way, when he stands up, his whole belly falls out.
Ooh.
Oh, good.
That's why we picked the guts check. It wasn't a guts check. It
Doctor,
was
see if
a.
it's okay.
There's guts.
So you said that's agility, right? So that's a 6.
All right, so you okay? So give me some
I
damage.
have a D8 for fighting, so I got 6. Do
Do I roll for that, or what do I do?
What's that, Mike?
Is that against his
No, it's just against his parry.
It's against his parry.
Parry of 4.
So that's the TN.
Mm-hmm.
The coconut flower is interesting.
Coconut flowers are sweet.
It sucks
Give
out
me
moisture
strength plus
the whole
D4,
time,
Mikey.
So it stays moist.
Strength
If you
plus
put enough moisture in,
D4.
it holds that moisture. and makes
Plus
it
4 for the cold
which
shot
is nice.
to the head.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
But you can
plus
turn
4.
something into a brick, too.
And don't forget, you can aim.
I always
That gives you an extra
when I
plus
did
2.
the Samoa cupcakes, it calls for coconut milk.
Oh, I
And so
exploded on my
instead of
damage.
using coconut flour and coconut sugar, instead I was
8.
using the extract. So I went
Plus
in,
4,
not really
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Coconut oil, coconut
13,
flour,
14 points of
coconut
damage.
milk, coconut
Wow.
sugar.
That was a good hit you got there.
We whacked him, you killed him?
Coconut.
I don't know. Did I kill him?
By the way, you had to advance to do that. And yes, you took out the guy's head just pretty much came off and exploded when you hit him.
Oh, bloody hell.
Nice. Oh, don't get the blood on you. Never mind.
That's ridiculous.
Wesley,
That's okay. I'll just wipe it off on you, Doc.
No problem. I like to smear blood on my face.
all right. So
Alright,
so
at this point,
Yeah,
Jay Jonah is way in front of everybody else.
Jay Jonah is definitely in front of everybody else. He's the target. Bye.
Well, I was gonna say everybody move back to the hallway.
He's holding, though. He can do that. Because he didn't take action. He's holding.
Hartnell did. Jay Jonah's done.
Oh,
Jay Jonah used the axe.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Jay Jonah was awesome. Don't you mock him for using the axe.
Are all of them on their feet at this point?
They're just starting to get up. So
They got a surprise round to start when you get up.
Sure.
I will use my laser pistol and shoot at them. That is agility.
It's your whatever skill is.
It's shooting, right?
It's shooting.
Shooting skill.
What's your shooting? You have a
You don't have an impact for this. You only have a shoot a -1 for an actual agility check, not an agility based skill.
So maneuvers and acrobatics.
Right.
Oh, I see an explosion.
9.
Did you target the
I
head?
did not target the head because I don't know about these things.
Well,
He said it.
Arnold said to target the head.
Yelled it out based on medical knowledge and.
I was probably talking.
That was
How did you
Hmm.
how does he even know that?
All right.
Well, obviously, he knows.
Because he passes
Damage?
the
He
medical
knows that
knowledge
brainstem
check.
is
Oh,
where
okay.
the most.
Probably 2d6?
synapses are,
2d6?
Synapses. We know definitely for
Plus
sure.
a raise.
He's a doctor.
If you got to raise, it's 3d6.
Are we sure he's a doctor?
I have spoken.
So he's a doctor.
His degree looks like it was printed from a print shop.
13.
13. All right. So
Printer.
Wesley makes Swiss cheese of one of them.
Go for the ladies.
Oh,
No.
doctor.
The one
It
that's
looks like you
closest
don't
to
have to hit him in the head. Wesley just got one and just killed it outright.
So we think.
As far as we know, for the moment.
Where'd you hit it? Gut?
All over.
The Swiss cheese, 13 damage.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying. Watch it. He's going to get up. Stomp on his head. I'm throwing it out there.
All right. Next up is the creatures.
The dead
No,
miners.
Can I take my turn?
If you wish, you can hop it anytime you'd like.
I
And I
wish. Or I can hold. Let me hold and see what the creatures do.
All right. They. I should have made them a little
Just a
smaller.
note, if you
Didn't
want
you
it,
get to go?
well, I'm behind them. But just a note, Doctor, if you do want to now take your turn after the creature takes a move towards you, I think it's an opposed agility check for you.
Mikey, the 3 surround you. They get a gang up bonus of plus.
2, I believe.
Yes.
Plus 2 is the Joker.
There's an additional one.
Agility is -1.
So that's a fighting roll from the first guy. And he gets a plus. The first guy doesn't get the bonus, correct?
That's right.
Correct.
The second one does.
All right. So well, there's 3 of them. So the second one gets a plus. Does he get a +1 or they both get +2?
No, the second one gets a +1, and I think the third
Yeah,
one gets a
because
+2.
I don't think there's a way you could have them move and then all attack. Because they have to
All
do their moving and attacking all at
Oh,
once.
I got a 4,
Oh, boy.
5, 6. So this one hits Mikey.
Okay.
With
He-
what?
Unless it's parry. What's your parry like?
Hold on. I'm checking it right now. Parry is a 6.
All right. So my 6 and his 6. I think the tie goes to the attack.
I go to the
Say
runner.
yes.
I would think
I
so.
believe that is correct.
So
Who's the mother? Mike, is
it actually it just claws at Mike basically. So it's a strength plus a D4.
Bare hands.
7, 11,
Oh no.
Doctor.
12 damage to Mike.
That's okay, because he's got
Ow.
Wish we had a
So what's your toughness, Mike?
My toughness is a 76.
Oh, you're all set.
No. My my toughness is a 7.
So that's a hit and a raise.
That's a hit. Well, so it goes to shaken
Chris, I have another
and a wound. So, Mikey, you have a wound, which is -1 for all rolls until it's treated.
Perhaps you want to soak that, sir.
I have a wound. Holy macaroni.
So perhaps you want to try to soak that right now.
I might want to soak that.
That's
right
going to
now.
cost you one of your 3 bennies.
I hear another voice inside my head. It sounds like Bob.
You using one of your bennies?
Yes.
All right. So that's a vigor check to soak.
That's a bigger roll, correct?
I'll check it right now.
Shaken is spirit. Vigor is
Yes.
wound.
Bigger's wounds.
Hey, look, we have our cheat sheets.
Oh, I was going to say, where's the cheat sheet?
Please go ahead.
I don't know where they are. I have mine here somewhere. Give me a second.
Mine's over in my backpack. It's just-
Oh, you know what? I was going to pack it.
I rolled a 5.
You can get mine.
All right, so that soaks the wound, but he's still shaken.
He said if you soak all wounds, you are not shaken, no longer shaken.
Is that the case?
That's what we had decided at one point.
Okay. Then you will be okay next turn, Mikey.
Well, he's got to take 2 more attacks right now.
Oh, he's got one more attack.
Oh, okay. You missed
The
it.
first one fist.
This was at a +2.
Can I jump in now?
I guess so. This is on the far side of him, so you don't have a good
How many are they grouped together?
look at the map. They're all around him.
They're all. Are they walking slowly or?
1, 2, 3. This is the one that's stacking him next.
All right, I'm going to take a full sprint at 2.
You're old.
I know, but I'm big.
That's why.
But I'm big.
It's a full sprint to him. To us, it just looks like he's moving.
You know,
It's like me doing a
if he moves by, they get to attack him.
I'm going to
Only
run.
if he
I'm going
moves
to run
away
into
from
them.
it, if
I'm not
he
going to
steps
move.
away from
I'm not going to move by them. I'm going to run into them, knocking them over. That's my goal.
Who are you trying to knock over, Mikey or the other guy?
The 2 of them. I'm going to try to knock one into the other.
Okay, but neither of those are ones attacking Mikey.
He's attacking Mikey.
Confirmed, if you soak all wounds, you're not shaken.
That guy is attacking the one on all the way on the right in the blue
I'm
jeans.
going to go
Is
for that. I'm going to go for that guy.
so you can move around behind.
Yeah. And I'm going to use my knife or scalpel
Woo! And you get +2
and a +2.
because you are the Joker.
Joker.
Midnight Joker. All right. That would be a fighting.
I love another
Yes.
run.
Good thing I raised that today.
You know it's fighting at D6.
Fighting is
Wait, were we supposed to raise
a
it?
D8 because my agility's
No,
D8.
he's never done it.
Right?
No,
What's
you're fighting as a skill. If you don't have a fighting skill, you're D4 -2. But since you have the Joker, you have a D4 and a D6.
No, that's my skill. I have a fighting D8 because it was a D6 and I raised it to a D8, right?
Okay.
Yeah, if you had a D6 fighting.
It was a D6. I raised it to a D8.
Okay.
I could raise 2 skills, right?
What's your agility?
Well, what's your agility?
D8.
Yeah,
Okay.
so if it's less than your,
Right.
the skill's less than your D8.
Right, I did that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you did that right.
You got it. You got it.
Whew, I'm
Is the second skill that you raised less than a D8 as well?
What's shooting?
Well, you said you
Shooting
raised
is
2
agility.
skills.
Yeah, shooting. What's shooting?
Shooting's agility.
So you raise them both.
Oh,
You
okay.
raise shooting and fighting to a D8.
I did.
They were
So it's
D6s
almost like
previously.
you know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's
It's like he's
okay.
killing
So it's a
machines.
5 because it's a +2.
No, he doesn't have those.
So you just hit him.
I just hit him.
Oh, actually, no. That's versus his parry, right?
Yeah.
In a fight, it's versus his parry. His parry is 4, so that's still a hit.
Still a hit. And damage roll would be.
It's a knife, so I'll call it a D4 plus strength.
It's a D4 strength.
Although in the hands of a skilled surgeon. Oh wait, if he's gotten a better hit, it would have. Never mind. Don't mind.
Add them together.
3, 4, 5, 6 because it's +2.
Okay, so it's toughness of 5. You drop it
Stripping down my wife.
barely. You jam that thing right in its head. And,
Oh, it's like Daryl with
right
the
in
freaking
the right
shot
side of the head.
yeah. Yes.
That's
Did you see
yeah.
Daryl lose an arrow?
Yes.
I couldn't believe that he actually broke an arrow.
But he still had it. Did you see later though? He still had every single arrow in the.
All right,
He
you're
gets
nitpicking.
duct tape on him, like,
Good.
Sue.
Before you
Sue.
leave.
So,
The guy have the girl's name,
Made me tough.
like Colin Powell.
No, like Sue. Like Johnny Cash. Sue he's two-fisted and ambidextrous. So he'll pop 2 shots off, one at each of the remaining standing
Ooh.
Wow.
zombies.
Sue's bad.
Rain, you have cover, by the
I
way.
did not realize. What's that?
Rain has cover from
Shush.
around the corner.
My mother raised me right.
Peeking his head out. Is it all over?
It's not over yet. Well, he's a persuader. He's not a fighter. I'll tell you.
Excuse me. Oh, my shooting's an 8.
Woo! All right, so you get it. Pick one. Only one of them gets the wild die.
I don't think so. I don't remember why, but I don't think so.
You get one wild. Are they two different actions?
Yes.
Then you
If it wasn't for my edges that I took, these would be at a -2.
yeah.
All right, no, it's fine. If they're distinct actions, they would each get a wild die.
Yeah, that's. I
But
have
he takes
to
the
keep this.
he takes the penalty, the multi-action penalty for each as well. So
Yeah, but I've got ambidextrous and two-fisted, so that negates the offhand penalty
nice.
and the multi-action penalty.
Oh wow.
He knows what he's doing.
Damn!
So a raw D8 for each one.
Yeah.
Plus D6.
D6.
I got a 5.
That hits the thong girl,
And
the cheeky monkey.
do you damage on that?
What do you have? You 2d6.
Yeah.
Okay. For those who can't see this, obviously there's one of the random that I found is a woman, and her cheeks hanging out, for lack of a better term.
The good ones. 6 damage.
Cheeky monkey.
Cheeky monkey's gone. She falls to the ground, face up, so you can't see her butt.
Arr.
And a 5 again
Okay.
to hit the other one.
Damage.
Damage is a 4.
4 does not put it down. It has a toughness of 5, so it does not put it
Sue.
down.
Rain,
Rain, bring him home.
make it rain.
So how many are left now?
Just the one.
Just the one, eh? Right. Well, have we still got the sled? The sled with the.
You still have the
It's right
sled.
in front of me. It's right between me and the zombies.
Rain's going to go up to the sled and push it so it's sort of over the zombie, and then turn off the power.
So you want to knock the zombie over and then crush it with the sled?
Hey, that new map.
Awesome.
We'll try that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Agility check, guys.
That new map looks like it makes sense.
Yeah, give me a
That was nothing but a headache tonight.
What's worse,
agility
What's worse is
I know, I guess.
new test.
or strength. I guess strength to
You
knock it
won't get
over.
credit for the old-fashioned way.
The rain is not
I would
nice.
think that's an agility check.
You
Wrong.
have to
Well,
show him working that
No, it
small
would be
steps in order to
strength.
get credit.
Agility would be if he was.
Gonna knock him over?
No,
But you're
trying to
pushing.
get-
You're not. There's no agility. You're just pushing.
But you could trip somebody.
Call
That's
opposed
like
strength.
agility.
Yeah, but you're using your 1 foot. to
Oh
try
no,
to-
it's not a taunt. Oh, the other one is there's taunt and there's trick. It's a trick.
By the way, I have taunt. if
Well,
we
I think
ever
the case
wanna
could be
use
made
it.
for it to be an
I
opposed
don't see
strength.
why.
I was saying strength versus agility.
Strength versus agility?
Your strength versus my agility.
+1 strength
Correct.
for
Yeah,
me,
that makes sense.
Plus 1 strength for you.
-1 agility for you.
-1 agility for me.
Well, Rain has a 4 strength. We'll see how that goes.
Gosh, he's super strong.
He's not a fighter.
You
Oh wait, 1.
just wanted to
Ah,
see
but
your
he has an
roll.
explosion on his wild die.
The big fat wild die from Bob.
So that
I
is
forget where that came from.
a 9 minus
+1.
Plus
plus
one.
1, so 10.
So my 2 minus 1.
So,
Bob, no.
Minus he fell over before you pushed it.
Give me 3d6
3d6.
crush damage.
Wow. So Rain
Is that
races over.
concentration or slash?
He sticks out a foot. The zombie seems to stagger over his foot.
You have to physically. That would be agility. Describe it like a strength. That one here like a strength.
Yeah, you push this thing, you knocked him over with it. Yeah.
Oh, right. So he grabs the sled and runs, snarling loudly, catching it full on into the chest of the zombie. It falls backwards. He can't stop his forward
Would you back
momentum.
up to
The
the
sled
compass?
moves over the zombie, and he manages at the last minute
would
to
you-
click the off button.
Would you happen to be standing on top of it as you did this?
And then jumped on top for good measure.
Oh, but it's not a lot of damage. It's only 7 points of damage.
It's still enough crush damage to eliminate the enemy.
I'm gonna go ahead and make.
Keep rolling, Jeff.
I'm gonna go ahead. If the battle, if indeed the battle's over,
The battle does appear to be over.
I'm gonna go ahead and make sure they're truly dead by
Especially the
doing,
ones that.
doing some brain surgery.
So let's just go with the word dead. Not
Dead.
mostly dead. Dead.
Yes.
Right.
Well, if they're all dead, there's only one thing we can left.
I'm gonna. Can I do
Go through the pockets
a
and
medicine
search for
check to
change.
see maybe the cause of it, what
Sure.
what the initial wounds were
Sure.
possibly. So he bends over to make sure that he can see if there's any visible scratches or
Make
bites.
sure Stu's not behind you when you bend over.
Rain is visibly disturbed.
Greg's the one who was searching his
Where the
hands.
chastity go?
Mance never said nothing
I'm
about
doing a
dead
2
people
and a 1.
walking.
Now my rolls are now horrible.
Doctor,
It's.
you gotta tell us something about this. What's going on here?
Oh, you're gonna go for a medic?
You've got dead people walking in the tunnels. We've got to get the hell out of here. This is ridiculous. This is like a bad movie.
5.
All right, so their guts are ripped out.
Claw marks distinctive.
Yeah, scratched claw marks. They're a mess. How they're reanimated is kind of beyond your comprehension. You don't see any kind of cybernetic implant or anything like that that would have caused somebody else to be able to control the body.
Okay.
Can you tell how long they've been dead?
Right. So based on my knowledge of decomposition, that was one of my minors.
Wrigley Mortis.
Can I tell the rate of decomposition based on the?
You're guessing between 3 or 4 days.
When you drink cold water.
So hey guys, it looks like they're torn up by something. It's definitely some sort of creature. Animal.
Each other? Do we see like their hands? Any blood on their hands? Like
Under the fingernails?
I mean, they were slaves,
They're a mess.
so they're a mess anyway. They weren't treated well, but something else came in and took care of them.
So you're saying they're dead
Like when Ray and I
and
do a
they
job
were
together.
attacked by something.
Ray?
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
And they've been dead about 3 or 4 days,
They're
guys.
free now. Just remember that.
What's that? 8 years of schooling that you had to go through to tell us this information?
He takes a scalpel out and removes one of the eyes of one of the people.
Tell me you eat it. Tell me you eat it.
What are you
It stares
doing?
at it
What are you doing?
and puts it in his pocket.
What the hell are you doing?
Puts his pocket. We never know when that's going to come in handy.
I'm looking.
Here's looking at you.
Creepy bastard.
I'm gonna see if.
And he flips the girl over to see her cheeks.
I'm gonna look around the corner. Right, I vote we get the hell out of here. He never said nothing about somebody dead walking these. The mission is now too dangerous. I think we should get back to the ship.
Rain,
Yeah.
we handled this very easily. We have a job to do. Let's do the job and get out of here.
Can we estimate how many people were in here?
You have no capacity to
We
do that.
have no.
You have no idea how big it is.
We have no capacity for rational thought.
Ask one of the dead bodies.
So what the...
I pick it up and I go.
There's a lot of us here. We are zombies.
What the hell happened to me?
And I put his arm around me and hey, take a picture.
Who's in the Bernie's?
Exactly.
We can get Barney's?
Just Bernie's.
What the
Just
hell
call him Bernie.
happened to you when you're a kid? You're just not right.
Do they
in
have
the head.
anything in their pockets?
Search the bodies. They're slaves. They
Like I was trying to do when they first got up.
Any more pickaxes floating around?
Um,
I like my scalpel.
it's mostly more of like a laser mining tool versus a pickaxe.
Yeah.
The pickaxe is a fairly unusual tool. There's a couple shovels if you want.
Yeah.
We'll throw them in the container.
Sled. Well, Rain's gonna take one. Might as well have a stick handy.
So we can keep them away.
Is that about right?
Distance. Remember in the thing.
No.
Yeah, that's great. Worked really well.
Switch Sue and Rain.
Put right up front.
What? I'm not going up front. You're the ones who want to travel. I want to get back to the ship.
And I want you up in front where I can keep an eye on you. Get moving.
I'll tell you what. Let's turn in the other direction. I'll be glad to be in the front if we're heading back to the ship.
Rain,
Walk.
where's your bullets? Let's go.
Oh, bloody hell. You lot are just... How did I even get mussed up with a bunch of you? I had the whole ship to myself. I had all sorts of girly magazines. I had food. I was happy. And then
You
you
were
came
trapped in the
along.
bulkheads for months. It was stunk in there.
It was perfection.
The doctor's looking for the slope to see where it's sloping down.
The slippery slope we're about to go down.
Rain moves onward, muttering the entire way, but clearly he's not a coward.
It's not really a slope because you're going into the asteroid versus down.
Oh,
You're implying gravity. There is no gravity.
okay.
I don't know what that's from.
All right, so
All right, guys. So you can go. There is no option to the right. It's just colored differently. So it's down or left. Actually, it's down and left or down.
Gotcha. I say we go straight.
Straight.
Let's go. Let's keep going down.
But have you got something that makes a bit of noise when it gets knocked over? You could put it at the other way, so if something comes in, we can hear it.
is there if we get lost, are we putting chalk marks on The walls.
What are you? You went to med school. We've taken no turns yet. We're walking in a straight line.
So with the bloody stump of an arm, I wipe it on the wall.
So much fun. I love
I
Chris.
have Rain's lipstick that I'm using as.
Where the hell did you get that? That was from a.
Yeah, but then a creature comes up from under the tile and then turns the tile and puts it back.
Yeah, that's a good joke. Yeah.
Thank you.
Rain, do you need a hand?
Oh, you're a funny one. What the hell's the matter with you?
He's using it as a back scratch.
Give me that time. I'll put you over the head with it. Get away from me.
Fixing his hair.
No, they come down. Oh, I think they come down.
I thought I heard like a yelp or something. Maybe Christian Chris.
No.
It's not right.
Oh no.
It's just not right.
Alright, what do you think, guys? Stay to the left?
I think you should keep the doctor away from me.
Stay straight. That's what I say.
I say
Yeah,
we
keep
just
going.
continue to the outside.
Well, it's kind of
wall.
straighter
To the
down.
right.
Yeah, down to the right.
Oh,
That's what I
yeah.
mean by left. That was
Ah,
just
it could
weird.
have been
Right.
cats.
Right.
All right, you're going single file at that point.
Left it is.
You're going single file at that point. Chris's cat's here.
Let's get
No,
the
we
robot.
got Jameson.
Send the robot in front of you.
Jameson, let's go.
He's not there to object. All right, J. Jonah goes first. You guys are going right or left?
We're going down to the right.
Down to the right.
Wait,
So
from whose perspective?
the tunnel branches.
Yeah.
Who goes behind him?
Come on up. Oh, you
Rain.
Why am I so far ahead of everybody?
I will go close to the front.
Because you didn't say no.
Because I didn't say no.
You
I was
put
too
me-
busy
you put
reading
me
my
third,
emergency
Doctor.
room visit bill.
And my tack.
You had an cat emergency room?
I had literally the day that I started my new job. That night I had a kidney stone. I wound up in the ER.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah. The night of my 30th birthday.
Yeah, Jen's 30th birthday. We spent the entire from 1 o'clock in the morning till 7 o'clock in the morning in the emergency room.
Oh Mike,
When did
that's
Star-
so
wait, when did Starling get so old? 30. Jeez.
So the best part about it is the emergency room. Bob, you'll love this. They gave me an IV to give me my meds.
Yeah.
The IV, $609.
Oh my god.
And it's
That's a
it's $1.50, by the way.
I know exactly what it is. Chris, you guys will love this one too. The CAT scan,
Yeah.
$4,700.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable, Mike.
Thank you, UBS. And
What do they call the quartermaster? What do they call the guy who at the hospital who just
over
makes up the numbers?
$1,000.
Is it like a specific?
blood.
And you wonder why the
It's like a specific job
why
where
we're in trouble
you
with
just make up
healthcare.
stuff for how much.
Starling? We're making fun of your elbow right now.
Mike, I can.
Because
only
Jules just does
imagine,
that.
in your career as a paramedic, how many
'Cause it goes the wrong
items do you
way.
give to people? If only you could have a portion of that back in your pocket.
Oh my, Bob, I'd be
Oh, wait, you guys
retired.
are volunteers.
Yes.
You know, there was a great story on NPR the other day where there's
Yeah.
a company that's trying to standardize pricing or be able to allow you to go get pricing from every facility in the area for Operation X. It's phenomenally hard.
Yeah.
So
Have you
anyway,
ever gone on an airplane and made friends with everybody around you and then asked them how much they paid for their tickets?
And that didn't include the hospital.
that's a Bob thing.
It's insane.
Wait, did you just ask me
Really?
if I ever talked to strangers?
My mom taught me not to do that.
Oh, after 5 years, it's kind of like I'm just getting comfortable talking to you guys.
I've done it. I made friends with the people in the cabin, and then we started spreading the conversation around, up and down, and then keeping track. There were people who were paying $300 more than the person sitting immediately next to them in coach. It's ridiculous. It's crazy.
So a lot of it's when you book.
I'm
Yeah.
digressing.
I think we got a pretty good deal on our trip
Yeah.
in May.
All right. So
Mike, I'm glad to see you're feeling better though, buddy. And belated happy birthday, Jen.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, old bag. That was Adam.
He woke me up at 2 in the morning, and he was
1 in the
like,
morning.
1 in the morning, and he was like, "You need to wake up right now and take me to the emergency room." And I'm like,
I love that. I love that conversation.
"April Fools, like what is this crap?"
Well, usually it's for a baby.
Hey, I let you sleep with Elizabeth.
You were
And
great.
you know when Mike's saying that, he's not messing around. Yeah.
No, it's
Oh,
just
just to the
Well,
hospital.
that was exactly it. We knew what it was.
With Elizabeth,
So.
I waited till
That
he woke
sucks.
up at 6
That's
o'clock
horrible,
to call the
guys.
doctor.
Yeah.
Mike, how would you describe that pain, by the way? I've never had a kidney stone.
Wow, Bob. I gotta be honest with you. So
Amy's been there
imagine
twice.
somebody taking about a 6-inch knife, sticking it in right in your flank, and then repeatedly shoving it in and out as fast as they possibly could.
Bob, he let me drive his truck.
Oh my gosh, this was serious.
I would rather go through labor again than have a kidney stone.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, Amy. I've heard women who have had babies and had kidney stones said they'd rather have a baby again.
Yep.
Was it out by
absolutely.
7? Were you done by 7, or was that just the beginning of your pain?
Oh no.
No, it was. They had given me enough drugs at that point.
I don't know that way. I don't know if I did it for you.
Yeah. So basically.
Welcome to
we
Florida.
got it with apple cider vinegar and honey.
Wow.
Or just make it into a tea and just keep drinking it. The apple cider vinegar actually dissolves the calcium stone.
That does not sound like a fun couple of days. Wow.
Yeah, no, it was a pretty rough couple days.
Apple
but-
cider vinegar plus honey. The apple cider vinegar dissolves the stone.
I can't believe
So-
that
Should tell
the
Dana
doctors
that.
will tell you
Hey.
to do that.
Go ahead.
That costs nothing.
It's like my
There's
grandmother.
no kickbacks.
That's bad business.
Yeah.
Alright. Bye, guys.
Bye, Jed.
Seeing you, John. Take care.
All right, gentlemen.
Sorry for your
So you can guess it meets around together there. You're continuing south, I guess, for lack of a better term.
Stay on the outside wall. We'll do the left-hand wall.
Yeah, we'll stay on the outside of
I
us.
like the left-hand roll, actually.
This far? Now they just fall off the map.
You say so, because...
Did you make us fall off the map again?
Alright.
I fell off the map.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
We do have like lights with us, right? Like headlamps or something.
Yeah.
Or flashlights or.
Yeah, we've got some equivalent of flashlights. I think Sue's actually got a helmet with a light on it.
All right.
We have
I don't know if I
That's
have
because
it.
that's because Sue's not that bright, so we feel smarter with the light there. That was good.
That was good.
Sue's bringing up the rear in his tight pants.
Oh,
For those if anybody's listening, Sue is a picture of a Walmart person. It's a black man with tight pink pants on.
He's a very large man.
Yes, he not
Large,
burly.
tall, built,
Yes.
with
My guy's obese.
hot pink pants. Like a fishnet kind of shirt thing.
All right.
Wait,
As,
it's hot pink skin tight pants.
Just
Yes.
say attractive. Just say...
all right.
You want to go to Walmart?
I love Walmart for the answers.
If you want it. Oh, I'll take a little celts.
The as you come around the corner here, you everybody give me a notice check.
Oh, okay.
Explosion. 9 minus 2 because I'm not trained as a 7.
2 to 1. Oh, wait. No, I know I'm
The
joking.
notice check, Mikey.
2 to 1 to you, too, buddy. Train.
We are.
Train D6.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, no, I failed.
That's crazy.
You failed?
I was looking down at my feet. Hey, just an FYI, I want you all to know that I'm really happy that I don't live in Connecticut anymore.
We're not.
Mike, you picked a great winter not to come to Connecticut, let me tell you.
Well, between that and the fact that they'd probably come and arrest me for all the guns that I wouldn't register, yeah.
If you didn't register them, how would they know to come to arrest you?
Because he has a rocking chair and a porch.
Yeah, because I lived in the valley.
All right. You notice that
In Florida, are they arresting you because you don't have enough guns?
Yeah, in Florida, they told me I didn't come down with enough. You better get a few more.
they gave him credit for his ammo though.
Oh, that's good.
I did good props for all the ammo I had.
The question.
So, all right, you notice that the walls are no longer look like mine walls. It's like something's starting to grow on them.
Like a fungi.
Lichen?
More harder than a lichen.
Who's noticing this?
Anybody who succeeded with their notice check,
Oh.
you're welcome to discuss it. But it's not. It's almost got like a smoothie, slimy texture on it.
Oi.
Yeah, like
Are you looking at the walls
white
there?
paleo.
There's some slimy shit on the walls.
Yeah,
Are
it's
you looking
it's
to
a bit
eliminate
different than what it
all
was
the crap
before.
that's in the food
Hey,
that we
doctor.
eat?
Correct.
Doctor, sure you're useful. Take a look at these walls over here. You see the difference? There's something on them. I don't know if we should be touching that. I think it's related.
In the infamous words of Harold Arenas, give me a sample of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure the doctor brought his medical kit with gloves.
Sure.
I'm assuming.
Wait, why would you have gloves?
Well, it's a medical kit.
He brought his fanny pack.
It's for you guys. Let me just check in here. Do I have my kit, my medical scanner?
I don't do it.
You tell me.
I do. It's so crazy. I happen to have that as well in my medical kit. All right, take a little sample of it without touching my scanner, inhaling it from the wall.
Are you scanning the wall, or are you trying to scrape some
No,
wall?
I scan the wall. That's fantastic.
It seems to have some.
Do you touch the gelatinous? Yeah, I touch it. Wait, do you touch it?
I lick it.
You've only heard the story, huh?
That's it. Do you
That
touch
was
it?
so awesome.
You touch it? No, you touch it? You touch it?
You really,
You
really,
touched it.
really?
You did.
What?
It was the second session, third session. Okay,
It was
Some
awesome.
possibility.
Citadel of the Seasons.
Mm-hmm. You know, by the way, I think there is a proposed edge,
Or zombie pop.
which is called common sense. And basically, the edge is just that when you're about to do something stupid, the GM says, "Do you really want to do that?" It's just like that extra
That's
voice.
the trigger
before you
word.
You want medicine?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to know, when you're taking the sample, when you're done capping it, you
Fine.
save yourself
But, all right,
Egon, your mucus.
so it it is some sort of biological component to it.
That bread is
It's
delicious.
not anything like you've ever seen before. It's almost like something deposited it there. Whether it was, you don't know if it was waste or it was like a
Saliva.
honeybee wax put. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't determine that.
I can tell you, it came out of a living creature, equivalent maybe to bat guano.
Although it's hard.
You're saying it's poop.
I'm saying it definitely came from something.
It's an excretion of some, saying it's an excretion of some kind.
Everybody give me a notice check.
Yes,
People just do this?
Different notice.
we look up.
Four.
I hope you see what's attacking us.
I look up.
Not me. I got two.
Mikey, notice check.
5.
3.
7 minus, what is it, 2?
If you're untrained, minus
Five.
2.
Sue is distracted by the fact that he just said the word excretion.
You seem to you hear a few clicks both off behind you and down below you.
Shit, that
Brain is trying to get some of that off of his shoe. He's like rubbing it against a rock. What the hell? Get it off. Ah!
Excuse me.
It's stuck on there. Ah!
Are we anywhere closer to where we need to be for the bomb?
You're definitely deeper into the mine, but you're not close enough to the core, the mother lode.
Do we have communication with
You already heard
our?
it clicking?
I didn't
I-
get it.
Are you gonna try?
Yeah.
I don't, yeah.
You ordered something out of the ordinary, you tell the other people around.
Tyson.
Did you hear it too?
Tyson, will you stop trying to do that rapping and just talk normal, please?
I.
I looked,
It's like when you're at McDonald's, you've had way too much to drink, and you're trying to talk to the guy at the drive-thru. It's worse than that.
Tyson, all we want is some onion rings. Get us some onion rings and an orange drink.
to the people who were unnoticed, I mentioned to them that I hear faint clicking coming from below and behind us.
I'm a bad person, I know that.
You hear it from in front of you, and you hear it a little bit from behind you.
Hey, what you looking at, doctor?
There's something coming, guys. It's a clicking noise.
What, are you screaming with it?
It's either a tap dancer or something vicious.
Private dance.
Coming from
Tiny
where?
dancer.
Are you taking the hand and you're tapping it right now? You're making the noise. You're thinking, "Ooh, we're gonna have some
All right.
fun with."
Are you
Raymond."
Are you staying in the choke point there? Are you coming down? What are you doing?
Is
Going
that-
back?
What do you think?
Where's the noise coming?
Actually, it's a defendable position. Well, no, because it's a single file, right?
Well, you guys tell me. You got.
Mike,
Can we go
Mike,
to
is
the-
that a
to the
defendable
upper
position?
left there? Can we go upper left?
He
Let's
can't
retreat.
hear
You
us.
could. You go anywhere you want.
He doesn't have his headphones on. Can you hear me, Mike?
Yeah, I hear you. You're good.
Is that a defendable position? That funnel there, where it's tight? We have one.
Is this an area we can go?
If we move in just a little bit, it opens up so that we can, basically form a line of defense.
Well, you've heard things behind and in front.
Is that an area we
and
can go, Joshie?
Where?
Or we can
Well,
fight back to that open
The hole
area.
that we're in
we
is a
just
choke point, so
Hey, but there's sounds from behind us now.
Well, I'd rather face the sounds from behind us than the sounds from behind
Let's
us.
go
in
forward
front of
a
us.
Yeah,
little
let's
bit.
go forward, and then we can have if there is a lot of things coming. It could be
Creatures suddenly start pouring into the area ahead of you.
We talked too much.
Oh, bloody.
So
Alright,
let's
Ron.
retreat.
Retreat.
There's actually a guy here, too.
We can't see
I think you
anything.
need to scroll down a little bit. Oh, okay.
There's a. Wow, man, I picked terrible guys to use. What
I
is
was
it?
gonna say I could barely see those things, Josh.
I bet they're bug creatures.
All right.
Oh, just
I searched on Xenomorph. For those of you who are guessing,
Josh, you can make them bigger by clicking in them.
I don't want to make them bigger. I want to change their color.
Or you can draw a box around them.
Alien.
Maybe I'll just draw a
Okay,
box.
xenomorph, okay.
Well, I was trying to deconstruct the word xenomorph. Yes, it's the alien from
It
Aliens.
was #1 on the Alien top 10 movie aliens.
Which is amazing because it's from a movie called Aliens. Alien. I don't know which one.
Oh, that's helpful. They're like camouflage.
Yeah, they are -1 to shoot at because
Oh, they're like the Predator.
I'm trying to do the predator noise and it just made up.
Full auto.
and we will shuffle and deal.
Throw the hand.
I
in
love
it.
how we don't even have to use cards for this. This is fantastic.
I don't know. Last time I got so. Hopefully I get a better card this
Oh,
time.
man.
Oh wow, another Jack. Jack for rain.
Oh.
All right, Rain.
I'm running like the wind. No.
You, I
Maybe
mean,
the first time.
I'm gonna give Sue the option to say, "There's shit back here too." What's going on down there? Why just what you guys want to have 2 seconds of quick shouting?
Hey, coming from behind us.
You've never seen anything like these.
I've never seen anything like these.
Can we? Is there another pathway to the right of J. Jonah Jameson?
No, it's a dark.
Is that another passage right there? That's
No.
I've tried to point to this multiple times and know it's anything.
No,
This right here
it's
is
just
not.
a dark,
Yeah, it's just a dark man.
a lighter.
So that is not a passageway?
No.
Oh.
No. Thank you.
So it's a rock. It's a shadow of the rock.
It's Rocky.
Da-da-da,
I got fucking screwed here.
da-da.
No, Mikey got screwed this time.
I was
Yeah.
second to last before too.
Rain will.
I'm in the middle.
Rain's gonna take a shot at the creatures in front of him, and then he's gonna race backwards.
Why don't you shoot the ceiling? You see if you can get a little rock fall on him.
Well, does the ceiling look like it's got stalactites and things like that?
No, it actually looks finished based on the
Oh, 'cause
stuff
the
they've deposited.
Because the excretions come from.
Fantastic.
Where's the sled right now? Is it near where?
I assume it's like in front of me.
I'm gonna say it's in front of Hartnell. It's
So
between Hartnell and Sue.
He'll push the sled. He'll push the sled and then flick the switch to maybe turn it off. Maybe it'll slow him down.
Is Sue a bear?
No, J. Jonah Jameson's a bear.
Oh.
J. Jonah
Sue's the
Jameson.
guy in the wall-
J. Jonah, I pictured Han Solo. So look for bad Han Solo cosplay, and instead I came with the Bill the Bear Han Solo bear. And since Mike didn't present anything better, I was nice to him.
What you're learning about our players is you're really lazy. Finding avatars first.
I got half. Jeff gave me a Bob.
I was pleasantly surprised that it was a blue bear instead of a fat Walmart woman.
And Adam said from now on he's only using Walmart people for his avatars.
I will freely admit it's pure laziness because they're easy to find. It's even easier when your DM finds them for you.
All right, Rain.
So Rain is pushing the sled and deactivating it so that it serves as a temporary blockage or something that will slow him down.
Oh, I had one of those once. It's painful.
Yeah, but it's flat, right? So once it hits,
However-
once it
Yeah, I
hits
mean
the ground,
it's not
right
that
over.
large. It's probably not much bigger than the table I have in front of me. So
All right, so he's firing with his weapon.
you want a pure tactical combat, Bob? You got it.
I know, it's good. Sadly, I have a character who's not that good at fighting, but that's okay.
Who are you targeting?
Robot.
The one that is closest to him, sort of in a straight line down, right there. You know,
Bottom right. Got it.
Bottom right guy. So here we go. Oh, exploded.
Whatever you do, don't let it touch you.
13. And is there a minus for
Oh yes, I do.
something?
Oh, yeah.
You said they're harder to hit, so
Minus one.
Minus one.
All right, so 12.
12 is a hit.
Wow.
I think it's a hit with the raise.
And 2
Yeah.
6.
What are you firing?
Oh, just laser pistol.
3d6 with the raise.
Oh, look at this
If
draw.
it's a
Look at
raise.
It's
this.
a raise.
Oh, that's fancy Josh.
I numbered them.
Nice.
Since you can't see the picture.
I got an explosion. 10.
Let me find the monster now.
13 total damage with the laser pistol.
Alright. So you shot, you hit for 13. He has a toughness of 8 paren 2. So that means he has 2 armor piercing, but an 8 kills him. Right? No, he's shaken. He's shaken.
He's only shaken it. Well, it's 13 minus 2, so it's 11 to his 8.
Are the laser pistols MP1?
I don't know.
Ooh, look. I have the instructions.
Oh, nice.
Actually, I have a cheat sheet for that stuff.
I feel like the laser pistol is not armor piercing.
Most handguns are AP1, at least in like modern times. I don't remember for future. I didn't mark it down because I think there's a difference.
Yeah, I don't have that one in here.
In this case, 8 plus 3 is 11. So if that is a 1, then that's a wound. Otherwise, it's 11 right now. It's an 8.
Yeah, that would make the difference.
That would make a difference, right?
It's gonna be a little difficult.
I'm looking for the right page. Hold on.
No problem.
I found aircraft and vehicles.
It's in the gear section, isn't it?
Yeah, I got the gear.
Oh, okay.
Laser pistol. Nope.
I didn't think it was. Yeah. So we have an 8 plus 3, so it's only shaken.
Alright, where'd I go?
And now he's going to retreat to the back.
And lay down.
Shaken. Shaken.
Oh, nice.
Wait till I have to erase that somehow. Wait, let's try
You
this.
know, it just occurred to me that these are minions from D&D. I don't know how it didn't. I don't know how it hasn't occurred to me before.
Yeah.
Alright, here we'll make this a little easier. He's shaken. He's got a blue box.
Oh, nice. And you can right click and put arrows around them too. You can assign statuses that way.
Yeah, I'm not ready to go that far yet.
It's easy. It's just a right click.
Oops. That generated. Don't.
Yeah, what is that?
Why are you yelling?
I could change his layer, advanced. I
That's the
can't.
basic one.
I can't, Bob.
If
Well,
you
I'll send
edit, if
you
you
the-
edit him,
I can't edit him because he's only a picture.
Okay.
I didn't make him a token. He's just a picture.
Okay.
All right,
Oh,
Dr.
he-
Gills.
Wait, he retreats to the back.
Here?
Behind whoever the person is behind the doctor.
That's Sue.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, so Sue, he's running away.
Again.
Strategic retreat. That's what we've called it.
Where the hell are you going again?
I'm just covering your big fat ass.
This ain't that.
How can you tell? You're not looking at it.
Scotty beat me one time.
Scotty beamed you backwards one time.
Why didn't anybody tell him I asked for something?
All right.
So who's next?
I may have to defer because I got cat.
You don't have to defer for the cat.
Well, if I
Don't
shouldn't.
don't defer the cat. It's a very painful process.
You stay right there. You stay right
So they sell cats that are pre-deferred.
there. You stay right there.
Jeff has dogs that are kind of like that.
We're paying a lot of money for.
So I'm as well going to take a shot.
That's
That's expensive.
You have a gun?
It says Colt Peacemaker.
All right, that was the equivalent.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, but it was it was
Yeah, I didn't say
6-shooter kind of stuff.
And so, but I had that in a knife.
That's fine.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot.
Number 5.
Shaken or non-shaken?
You're
Number 5.
shaken. If you do any damage to shaken now, even if you shake the shaken guy,
It'll
you,
kill it.
Well, you do damage at least.
Yeah, but number 5 to cover the back. Do I have? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Sue's back there anyway. Sue's got a double fisted.
I mean, Sue.
I'm gonna go for number 1.
Okay.
Good call.
Focus fire. Whoa.
Yes.
Look at
He hasn't even
this.
been playing for 5 years.
Look, he
Look at
exploded.
this. 8 and a 6.
14.
14.
Sit with a raise.
Minus 1.
Because he's tricky.
Because the mine's dark. Because it's dark.
All right.
So that's still.
So it's still hit with a raise. So it's an extra D6 for your damage. So I think it's 3d6, I think, then.
3d6.
Plus explosions are possible.
7, 8.
8. He has a toughness of 8.
That's a tie.
That's a tie,
Tie.
so you take him down.
That's 1 wound to that creature.
Well,
So if you had attacked anybody else, you would have just shaken.
Would have just shaken him.
So
since he's not since he's not a wild card, he's out of action.
And then you want to use a Benny from your pool to have him try to.
Not yet.
We have to wait for the queen.
The night is young.
Do you want to move while you're at it? And you still have minor action.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh, wait a
move.
minute.
I'm gonna go ahead and move to the back, possibly behind Rain, to take full cover. Yeah. Oh no, because there could be stuff behind us too.
Dang it.
Oh yeah.
Looks pretty
Watch
fun.
the second wind by that.
I'm gonna try to diplomacy.
They don't seem real intelligent.
Seems very-
Oh, they get to go.
Oh, wait a minute. What's
Oh,
this one?
6.
6. Yes, please.
Look, come on. So
You know, it
we're
occurs to me, I drew these nice boxes. I don't think I can move the box.
Can you erase some of your product?
Add some art. You can add some art.
Yeah, let me just change the art for the monster. Where is it?
Do alien, because there's some nice alien mods. I remember there's some good alien art. With
Yeah, but they're all. It's so dark here.
Yeah.
I literally need like yellow ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and there's light source. You can do light source.
I didn't pay for it. I can't do that.
If you don't have to pay for it, I don't think. There's art that emits light.
Perfect.
No, would it be in a talked about Pokemon?
No, it's a
Just a representation.
You're thinking similar.
No.
What you looking at, dude? Princess, huh?
Art emanates
What
light.
happened? Well, that's open.
Light emanates art.
That's waiting for
Perfect.
you.
These guys move
I
in.
don't mind, Catbird.
Oh, lovely.
Come on. I don't mind.
She's punishing you.
Come on, I don't mind.
What do you call those fancy shower?
Let's see here.
things?
1. Bottom count squares for you. Bottom count squares. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, look at that.
So,
That makes me
I
happy.
guess I should have said at the top of the round that I actually wasn't planning on drawing my swords for this, but I guess it's too late now. I'm not going to go and do that now.
On surviving.
You have swords?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's
All right, so 2 of them are attacking.
They strap them with the 2 blades are what was shoulders.
2 of them are attacking J. Jonah. Fighting D8.
Oh boy.
Yeesh, these are not good.
I have blast armor?
How did you manage to afford that?
Because I only bought weapons and armor.
Oh.
Ooh, a 7 and a 4. Mikey, these are fighting rolls. So what is your parry?
7.
All right,
Oh,
so
sorry. Parry is a 6.
all right, so 1 hits you.
Yep.
Strength plus
I
D6.
love how Mike's the one who's getting surrounded all the time.
Oh my god. Is that out loud?
No.
He's smiling, Josh. He's smiling.
The claw bite is a strength plus D6. Strength is D12 plus 3. I might overspec. I'm gonna take the plus 3 off.
D12?
Yes.
It's like legendary.
Holy crap.
Okay.
Is this one of those times you're not supposed to win?
That is 9 damage to Mikey
Ooh.
from the first
Okay, so I
one.
have a toughness of 7.
So he's just shaking.
So you were
I'm just shaking.
just shaking. The other one is the other one missed.
I believe.
Yes, they both. And then the
You got a 4.
the third one is going to attack Wesley.
What?
What?
No.
Yes.
Outrageous.
I'm not focusing fire. I'm just spreading the love around.
Spread the love.
7. That's a hit. I'm guessing.
My parry is a 7.
That is a hit. Damage is 6. What's your toughness?
My toughness is a 5.
You're shaking.
You are shaken as well.
Son of a gun. Can you soak a shaken?
No, you can just spend the Benny at any time.
But you have to wait till you're.
No, you can spend
Yeah.
the Benny at any time.
All right.
So I can use it now?
If you wanted to, but you're better off waiting.
Might as well wait.
All right.
And remember that it doesn't one of you have a benefit when people try to get rid of shaken, they get a +1 or something?
You have command, don't you?
Yes, you do.
I'll see you on 6.
I have command plus 1 to shake.
Sorry.
Does that help anybody?
All right.
It'll help Mike when his turn comes up.
Okay.
Just turn it off.
I just turn it back on.
All right. I'm glad you and Liz had fun at Reiki.
Yes.
So, all right. Adam, one is attacking you.
Good night, Amy. Take care.
It's a 1.
Good night.
So,
My parry is a greater than 1.
all right. Night, Red.
Amy.
And then the fourth one, the fifth one at the top cannot make it down to attack the doctor yet.
Yay, the 6, number 6 you mean?
Correct.
Fantastic.
He's about here.
No, actually, if you scroll up, he's right there. He moved down.
Oh, okay.
Scroll up a little. You just use the trap. Use the trigger. Use a little sweetie, little slidey thing.
What are you talking about?
The wheel.
Oh, so that it jumps like a whole shitload at once. No, thank you.
All right, Wesley.
Can I get out of there, or
Not easy.
if
Well, if you disengage from him, he will get an attack on you.
Because you want that to happen.
I'm going to use my laser rapier then.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh,
Whoa,
no,
whoa.
I just have laser swords.
That's
That was
crazy.
fighting
This
words.
is crazy talk.
I don't know what I can do with it, but I'm going to use it. How do
I assume you attack.
Fighting. It's a fighting roll.
Yeah.
It's a fighting roll.
How's your fighting? As good as your shooting?
He's, like,
It's
he's
Wesley's
a-
turn
he's a
right now, though.
puppy.
It's Wesley's turn right now.
Thank
Okay.
you.
You're right. I whisper, we should gang up on him.
Yeah, you go
5.
first, Doctor. Another.
5 is it's your fighting roll.
Plus 1.
That is a miss. He has a 6 parry. So your laser rapier bounces off of his exoskeleton.
So I can't get out of there either, right?
You can move, but he will get an attack against you.
Well, if you just move up next to me, you'd stay adjacent to him and not get an attack.
Oh,
Right.
yes.
You're guarding.
Who
You're guarding Jay
originally
Jordan's
said?
attack.
I yell out. Who originally
So you move
said
there?
we need to retreat?
Okay, so Jay Jonah has nowhere to
The
retreat to.
guy
Got
who
it.
knows all about fighting.
So Jay Jonah has nowhere to go. Got it.
Yep.
Yep.
Are we all ditching Jay Jonah? Fantastic.
Sue.
Sue will pull out his laser swords,
Honor among speed.
which are actually on his sheet. He doesn't pull them from Hammer Space. He's had them the whole time.
I remember.
And because he's ambidextrous and two-fisted, he can attack with both. And he's just going to do 2 attacks on the guy right in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to change my dice.
Yes, you are.
Ooh.
That's bad.
That's not good.
That's a 3.
No, that's a reroll.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to tell you what it is.
Is it double ones?
It's double ones.
Oh, laser swords, double ones.
Dude, you just cut your hand off.
You just got, you hit
Oh wait,
Mike.
I've got a 1 and a 2. Maybe I should just let that one stay.
Or worse.
And
Sue.
that was just 1 attack. Now I get my other attack.
That's,
Okay.
Is that a -1 too?
Okay, I exploded on my D6, which is the top number. That's not what I wanted to do.
Adam's using his fancy die roller, Mikey.
8. I guess I don't know. Is it 8 minus 1 is.
If you're in hand to
Seven.
if you're in hand to hand, you don't have the -1.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's
then
for ranged. All right,
It's parry.
parry is a 6.
Nice.
So it's a hit.
So your laser sword punctures the exoskeleton.
So that's 2d6. Well, d6 plus strength, which is a d6. Yeah, 2d6 damage.
We need a 12.
Ooh. Okay, so I got a 6 and a 1. And another 1. That'd be 8.
8
8.
against his toughness of 8
Ooh.
leaves him shaken.
Ooh.
Shunned. I mean shaken.
Shaken but not stirred.
He's not stirred.
Phew.
Alright. Free hand. Blue. Shaken. Alright, and Jay Jonah.
Well, hold on. What about I get to move?
You can try, yeah?
It looks like I can move right up next to that other guy. Yeah, but he doesn't move anywhere.
No. Jay Jonah, you're up, buddy.
Okay, so I have 3 of them still surrounding me, right?
Correct, although the one on the right had engaged Wesley.
Is he shaking right now?
You are,
Oh, yeah, he is.
You are shaken.
Yes, I am shaken.
which means you have to roll your spirit.
Is it spirit or vigor?
Bigger is a soak wound, spirit is for shaken.
Okay.
If you make it with a raise, you can act normally. If you make it, then you only are no longer shaken, or you can spend a Benny afterwards and automatically be unshaken.
You also get a +1 because Wesley has the command edge.
Yep, okay. So
Wow, we got this
spirit
down.
roll.
I'm starting to think we got this.
We're getting good.
So I rolled a 7.
Oh, hello.
+1 is an 8.
+1 is an 8.
One and 8.
That is with a raise.
That is, indeed.
So you are now fully functional.
So
You're now
Wesley,
free to run with your tail between your legs.
Edge just helped.
I am now free to run over Wesley.
Or to fight back.
What?
Or to arm the bomb.
Okay, so the red squiggly line over number 1 means he's dead.
Yes.
And
I replaced
which
it. I replaced the other ones with the yellow blobs surrounding you so that they're easier to see.
Tribbles.
Oh, okay. All
So
right,
2,
got
3,
it.
and 4 became those blobs.
So those blobs represent. Okay, so those blobs are not extra to those boxes.
Nope, they are 2, 3, and 4 moved up.
Clear those
Okay.
boxes and
Good.
be erased.
All right.
Not much.
I'm going
That was bad.
to,
He's not really good either.
Yes.
To engage the one directly to my left.
Okay, give him hell.
Is that your left or our left?
Is it a?
It's phaser side.
Not the one in front of Wesley. The one
The
on
phaser
other
side. See, he's got his gun pointing right at it.
Alright, so I'm going to shoot him. With everything that I can.
It's not a range, right? So it's not -1?
In this case, not.
He is right next to him.
If it's a pistol, you don't have a penalty. If it's a
Correct.
rifle or something, that's.
Well, good thing I had my wild die. I rolled a 6 on that, and a 4, 10.
As a hit with a raise, so you get an extra d6 for damage.
It goes against parry when you're that close.
All right. The parry's not that high. Oh, parry is a 6, I think.
So
Yeah, parry's a 6.
It's still a hit with a raise.
Yeah, hit with a raise, so you get an extra d6 for damage, Mikey. So 3d6.
Okay.
And you add them up. Just busy working so hard at the game.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 26, 28.
Wow,
How did you roll 28?
that's amazing.
Huh?
How'd you roll 28?
I exploded on all 3 dice.
That's
Yahtzee!
That's an 18 in AD&D. That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Now you have to roll. Now you have to roll a D100 for your send-out strength.
And Mikey drops the guy next to him in a pile of acidy goo.
Then there were 2.
Acidy goo.
So did they have concentrated acid for blood?
It sure looks that way.
So is there a roll to see if Mike gets some spread on him?
Nah, will be nice.
We don't happen to see any large
Do I
dreadlock
get a
monsters
+1 for
around?
using harsh language?
No. All right, so oh, top of the we got a redeal here again.
Yeah, I guess we do.
Deal cards,
Wait,
turn
did
order.
combat go more than 1 round?
Is there another Joker?
Except I deleted the monster by accident. Damn it.
Copy paste.
It should reshuffle.
No, I just forgot to add him, and I'm gonna reshuffle him.
But oh, now that we dealt out the red Joker.
Actually, can I deal? I wonder if I can just deal to him.
And I got a Joker there? Are we going to redeal?
Wait a minute, I'm
Well,
working on
This is
it.
the black Joker. This is the red Joker. You never deal with the same Joker.
You got a red Joker?
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
But he's going to reshuffle. Here. Here, tell these.
No, I'm trying here. Damn it.
Well, you know what? It's 'cause every day
Where's
you
the
shuffle.
cargo?
Cards.
Actually, I have to. Come on, how do I
You
play?
sounded very Stewie. So you
So, we have a deck of cards? Yeah? Yeah?
you got
Yeah?
a.
Is it read a novel? Yeah? Yeah? Has a beginning, middle, and end? Yeah?
What the hell? Why can't I add the card there?
Maybe somebody dies. Yeah?
Deal.
Mom.
Deal 1 card.
Mummy,
My kids do that.
What? Hello.
Thank
My
God they were-
students do that. Do the juniors in high school.
Wow.
They do it to you.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what he got.
Carrot.
He got the. He's got the.
Right here.
I know I screwed that up.
What happened?
They have a 0?
No, he's got. Oh, you can't see it. Damn it. How do I fucking do this? Can I put it over here?
Rain, you have 2.
Alright. That's what you've got to do sometimes is accept your tea and drink some beer.
It's a good number.
It's not 1.
Lucky 2.
1 is the lowest
All right, so he has a jack,
there ever was.
guys. He has a jack.
In 1,
Okay.
3. I hear you got to.
All right, so Doctor, you've got another Joker somehow.
That's
We
amazing.
should come together right now
Come together.
over me.
So you don't know if you are deep enough for the bomb to work.
Well, we're gonna take that chance. We are gonna take that chance. No whammy, no whammy, no whammies.
So are you activating the bomb?
Do I have the bomb on?
I need the bomb. I'll run down the hall and you guys fight the guys and I'll
Somebody
beat you
set
back
us up the bomb. Thank you.
The bomb is between Sue and is between Wesley and Sue.
I'm glad you're here.
So-
So you can move down there and then move back, and that would be your. You can move down 3, activate the bomb,
Now all our bases
and then
are
head back out.
Okay.
So you really end up not moving at all. And then it's going to common knowledge check to set the bomb. Actually, I'm going to let you set the bomb. We'll say it's pretty
It's a
approved.
beep, 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 done.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Good thing Amy just went to bed.
Tell her I said thank you.
Goes in
She
tight,
texts
comes
you.
out loose. All right, so I've set the bomb, and I am going to look for some sort of cover. Is there any cover?
The bomb is going to vaporize everything remotely in here. You need to be in the ship when the bomb goes off. Well, how long are you setting the detonator for?
We're going to set it for 10 minutes. 10 minutes?
I would go a little bit longer than 10 minutes.
I wouldn't set it at all.
I'm just putting that out there. Maybe 20.
You know, have we even collected the ore that we need yet?
Yeah, there was
well,
a
we'll
whole bunch
figure
of
that
money
out
order
later.
that Servo, I think Servo was loading into the ship.
Servo and the other people were loading in the ship. You have no idea how much you have.
It doesn't matter.
Has an hour passed since we started?
It's probably,
Maybe half an hour,
I would say, Doc, don't do that.
40 minutes.
Whatever you do, don't listen to the guy with the most combat experience in combat.
So put what, 30 minutes on it? We're going to do 17 minutes.
17 minutes it is.
Oh, God.
Click. Doot. Doot. Doot.
Commercial.
Doot. All right. Okay. So you can return to where you are. So
Yeah.
if you want to run, I believe you get an extra D6 for the run. But
Yeah.
realize there is a creature there, so if you run past him, he will get a free attack on you. Realize he's also going to attack you anyway next turn.
Right. Yeah. So yeah. And I have a obese, so it's a -1 to pace. So it's a D4 running die.
Well, go run into that guy and kill him.
Gotta get out of here. Yeah. So I'm gonna make my run, right? So I roll my D4. See how many spaces.
Yes.
Set the clock from 24.
And there's no D6
Yes,
on it.
it's an app.
No, it's easy.
Ran
Oh,
one,
is it?
which makes sense.
So there you're right in front of him.
Yeah, so he stumbles a little bit as he tries to run away, slips on some of the
Oh, does he get a +2
For
Joker.
for Joker on his run roll?
He does.
Nice, I like that.
Well, actually, his pace stays static, but if he runs and he rolls his 1d whatever, he gets a +2 to that roll.
So it's a 3.
But you can't run past the monster anyway.
Anyway,
what if you bowl into the monster and try to knock it over?
it's got a hard exoskeleton. It's not going to do anything. It's just going to mean I'm on the ground with it.
It'd be an opposed strength check.
Yeah.
Or you could just try and slam it into the wall.
Yeah. Now.
If you won the strength check and did ample damage, you would shake it.
Sorry, I'm going to go for it with my D6.
Okay, so this is an opposed strength check.
But your option is to end next to the monster and next to the monster. So.
Do I get an OB squishing roll?
No, but you get +2 for Joker.
I like it.
Don't you have like a D8
6 and a
strength?
6, by the way.
No, his d6.
Oh.
Niner.
He's got a d8 fighting.
6 and a 6 and a 4 and a 4. So we got 20.
10.
22.
10.
You don't have
10.
to-
You don't have those either.
I would have.
You're
to do
10
that.
versus my 9.
Oh, wow.
You actually push the creature further into the wall,
Holy macaronis. Look at you, you lucky Sixers.
and I'm going to say if you want, you can continue your move to here.
I do.
Or you can stay here and inflict damage. I'll give you the option. So you can push them out of the way and go, or you can
Or
slam into
throw
the
them
wall and inflict damage. Try to inflict damage. Damage would be strength.
I'm going to do damage because
He has a toughness of 8. You would need to ace your die roll to do anything to him.
You do get a +2.
and I get a +2. I'm going to go for it because that's our retreat path. And
Yeah, you guys did a nice job of making it nice and easy for me to pen you in.
yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it, knowing that the rest of the guys are behind me.
And I do like how it's feasible that they didn't just appear out of nowhere.
All right, guys.
That's an awesome
I
map.
appreciate that.
Here it goes.
You can do it.
I rolled a 6,
Oh,
Dude.
he exploded.
another 6,
Oh,
boy.
and a 1. 12,
13.
13, 14, 15.
15.
Wow.
15 against
Sorry.
a toughness of 8.
So let's do 12 is 1,
Yep.
and 16 would be 2 wounds.
Yeah. So he's severely shaken.
Yeah, shaken plus 1 wound.
So
No, with plus a wound?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you impale him.
I dig my and there was a sharp.
No,
rock behind
I
it.
don't know what happened was
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Oh,
you pushed him in,
Yeah.
and his exoskeleton ignited a part of the naquita, triggering a tiny explosion that ruptured his back, leaving him a pile of goo.
Nice. Nothing on me though. We have to
Mm,
roll for that. 'cause
So
I mean, I did
apparently
crush
Give me
him.
your agility check.
Exoskeleton
Minus
has
1 for that.
possible
Minus 1 agility.
elements in it, compounds.
But then I get a +2, right? Because I'm a
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
So it's actually just a +1.
Yes.
4, 5.
You managed to dodge it all.
It just drips down the wall
Yeah.
as I roll away.
Your clothes are singed a little. You lost the D8 here on the floor. Your clothes are burning up, kind of like what's his name when he gets into the ATV and he got the acid splattered on him in Aliens.
Oh yeah. The
Hey.
Predator actually had it
Sorry.
when he rips off his
No, it
head.
was 6. Hudson, sir, he's 6.
Yeah.
I'm also going to yell. I'm going to say, hey guys, we had a clear path. I just single-handedly saved your butts.
Boy, you really made use of that Joker.
What's that sound you've got there? What'd you do there, Doctor?
Wesley.
Commercial
You're
break.
a bit of a beat.
Wesley.
Oh yeah, by the way, I've set the bomb for 17
Wesley.
minutes.
It's your turn.
Wesley.
So we got.
So the
The
doc
doctor took out the guy at the top.
Yep.
somehow.
That's amazing.
But that was awesome. That was so
Pretty good.
That was very good.
That was a good call by you. to smash
And J. Jonah is surrounded by 2, so if he tries to retreat, he'll get 2 attacks on him. Actually 3, because he has to pass the 3rd guy as well.
Alright, so I should try to just take a stab at the guy in front of me
Yeah.
and then run. Or
That would be the best thing for the team.
Yeah. Or unless
for
you
J.
can,
Jonah.
unless you can do like a bull rush and push him off a little bit.
We'll look for my. I'm gonna shoot for Bull Rush.
Do we even have J.
It's,
Jonah?
I think it's strength.
You beat an opposed strength check. He has a D12 strength. The only reason Chris did 80% of what he did was because of his
Amazing
Joker?
roll.
because of his Joker.
And the roll, the explosion.
So I should use my laser rapier or should I use my pistol?
Either way, you're so close.
What's better, fighting or shooting?
Yeah, that's the question.
Because you're going against the same team.
You're going against Perry.
D66.
So
Which one did you do before?
what you're saying is shooting.
What about damage? Which one does better damage?
Actually, the rapier's probably D4 plus strength,
Yeah.
and the guns are probably 2D6.
Go with the guns.
With the guns. 5.
That's and this close. It's against his parry,
It
correct?
is.
You could throw a
yeah.
double tap in there too, but
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you double tap?
I don't know.
It would matter.
It would by
Oh.
1.
Well, what do we do with that?
So you said you double tap,
we'll
right?
give you a 6.
That'll give you a 6 against his 6
Pretty
parry.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
He's just he's Eugene.
No, God. And then he comes out 2 minutes later and says, I'm smarter than you.
I know exactly what not to do, and I did it anyway. It's 2D6 damage.
I'm getting the hang of this a little
You are, dude.
It's only been 2 years.
Very impressive.
Got this damn
This is the most combat we've had in like a year.
I know. It feels like it. I think we had one combat.
I don't miss combat that much.
How did you win?
11.
Wow, you rolled 11. Nice job.
Okay, he has a toughness of 8, so that leaves him shaken.
Also, add 1 to your damage because it's you double tap, right?
That's 12 damage against his 8 kills him.
Kills him.
So that's a 1 shaken plus a wound.
I guess that was important.
Were either of those two guys already
Wow.
shaken?
No,
Okay. The only
there was
shaken
the
ones
first one was shaken right off the top.
So if you hadn't double tapped, you would have missed. If you hadn't double tapped, you would have only have shaken and not have killed him.
Thank God we're all here to.
All right, are you running?
Yeah,
Well, besides that,
Are you moving?
Yes.
squeeze out any.
I'm gonna say he can squeeze behind. This is where I wish you could see. You could see me dragging it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You can squeeze behind Sue,
Walmart.
so you don't get the opportunity attack,
Yeah.
and make it up to here.
I was in such close quarters, I would think I had that one wall tied up enough that he couldn't.
Sure.
You could like do little drag, like a drag 1 inch and then let go, and then that could demonstrate
Yeah.
a short move. But
All right,
I'm gonna enjoy it.
Jay Jonah's up.
I was thinking about. I said, better do it.
Jay Jonah, there were 3, now there's 1.
There's only one guy in front of you, Jay Jonah.
Run.
So I turn around, I grab the bomb, I hand it to the creature in front of me.
He goes,
Hold this.
And I'm like, hang on to this, I'll be right back. Alright, seeing as that probably won't work,
I actually kind of did something similar to that in baseball once.
I'm gonna shoot him.
All right.
It was my bat, and I used the Empire.
The outside almost caramelized, which like the sugars of the table.
It's really good.
So we
I
rolled a
love
7
these.
on my
Really
TV
good.
roll.
All right. So that is a hit against his 6 parry.
Ten, 11. Plus 1, 12.
12, just enough. Mikey takes his out too.
Amazing.
Nice.
That double tap stuff.
Wow.
You can't underestimate that +1.
Yeah.
All right. Are you? And you're gonna make your hightail out of here?
We should move deeper in. You put the bomb.
I hate to say
Is
this
there
now.
any way that I can move that bomb deeper into this area?
You can push it, and I'll give you a strength check to determine how many squares it goes on its levitating pad, up until
Okay.
it hits the opposite wall.
You get a +1 on your strength check because it's low gravity environment.
Hey, Josh, you said the
You're gonna put on the hover thing, right?
But
I'm gonna attempt to do that.
Because this is a multi-action, he's gonna get a -2 on this roll.
Oh.
Is you putting it on the hovercraft?
It's on the hover thing. Did you hear that, Mikey?
Yep.
So you're actually gonna be at a -1 because of the gravity and the.
Yeah.
Extraction.
If we'd done this right, he
You
would
should
have
have
had to announce it.
attack. Hits,
Yeah. But he would have had to announce the action in advance as well.
Yeah.
It's all right.
That's okay.
I'm loose.
Keep that in mind.
Good. Push it. Give me a roll.
Alright. It's a strength roll, right? Or agility?
Strength
Strength.
D30.
-1.
They can have those. It was a D30. I don't know how to read it, but they Josh said
You got a D30?
I have several.
Doesn't everyone? Come on.
Who's the GM, damn it.
I exploded, I rolled 10, -1 is a 9.
A 9er. So that's a raise. So I'm gonna say that you're able to push the cart
It's much better than a D100 as far as rolling.
with the bomb somewhere over here into the corner. I mean, there's it stops there. You can't move though. You're really done with that. Can he move? I don't think he can move.
At this point, I think the pushing was his movement, right?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, no, I'm
He
good.
combined his move and his minor into that push.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I wasn't intending on moving.
All right. Next up is Sue.
Wait, oh man, I hate being a good Boy Scout. Did you say that your monsters run a jack?
Yes. It's all right. Still, it's gonna attack you. It's
Oh,
shaken.
yeah.
It can try and remove its shaken.
Yes, which is a spirit.
The spirit's like a 19,
D10. I rolled a 4.
so you're no longer shaken. But you do not get to act unless you spend it.
And here comes the Betty.
What? Thought it wasn't
Here comes
any
the
Benny creature.
Huh?
I can use Benny's for anything.
Oh, yeah, go. Yeah, I knew that.
All right. By the way, they do have a D12 stealth, so you never would have saw them coming anyway.
Wow.
I rolled 23, they couldn't see me.
2.
Oh my god. My turn. 2 attacks.
Wow. Okay, so I've had to tone this guy down because I just pulled him out of the book as written. You finish up, and then I'll give you his stats because he's just off the charts.
2 attacks with the laser swords.
Yep.
Ching ching.
You were so not cool.
5, and what's his parry?
Parry is a 6.
Okay, so it's in this.
Double tap
Can
in
I
the
double
laser.
tap with the sword?
You can Benny it.
Oh, you know what? Let's throw another one.
Let's throw another log on the fire.
This is a 5 and a 1. So if I get double ones again, I'm gonna take the 5 and the 1. 7.
7 versus the 6 parry is a hit.
Come on. And 2d6 damage. Hopefully I've got enough to damage it, or at least shake it.
It's already shaken.
No, you got rid of the shaking.
Oh, I did get rid of
You went
shaking.
off the shaking. 6 damage, which I don't even think shakes it, does it?
No, it's tough to debate. So, All right.
Done
So
good.
my blade bounces off its exoskeleton.
It cars off a piece that you don't need. That
Can
doesn't
he,
need.
Can he nick off an antenna?
Cool.
All right. I need to shuffle these.
Getting in satellite radio now.
Maybe I'll get the green joker.
Oh, recall.
Can you de-shake him?
I will. Second. Hold on a second. Shuffle after recalling. Yes.
Rain still has to go.
Rain hasn't gone. Sorry. Go ahead, Rain.
Rain.
T is the loneliest number. I'm just saying now. He'll take aim, if he can, of the thing that's around the corner that's shaking. And
It's not shaking.
Oh, it's not shaking?
Not shaking anymore.
Oh, he'll crack a pot shot at that thing
And then run.
with his laser pistol, and then he'll run.
Full burst, full
Five,
count.
which parry.
Oh,
Seven.
no, you're not in
Five.
melee range.
Is he in melee range? I don't know. I guess he's around the corner.
2 squares away.
You can. Oops.
So I guess that would hit if it's a T and a 4.
Yeah. Well, you can double tap and get +1.
That's true. Oh yeah, and he would double tap, of course.
Of course. So you. All right. So you successfully hit.
Fair enough. 2d6
Yes, sir.
+1. And that is a 6 + 1 is a 7, which is not enough to do
The
anything.
laser glances off his.
You get to roll again?
I don't think I can use a Benny to re-roll damage. I
Oh,
can
that's
No,
right,
you don't get
that's
to. You don't explode one of those.
No, I got a 2 and a 4.
Oh, there's at 6 and 1.
That was just a hit.
Oh, that was the hit.
At least if you're damage, you roll the 6.
Oh no, no.
He's trying to help you lie. Oh, you really legitimately were not
Yeah.
paying attention?
And he's booking down the hallway.
Oh, come on.
I
I
slap
have-
Rain in the face with the hand.
Are you running too, Bob?
No, he's not that foolish.
Okay.
In fact, he might use stealth going down the hallway.
I check my com again.
You need a stealth roll?
If you're gonna use stealth, yeah.
7.
All right. So you make it. I'll say you got to there. You got to be a little slower. You can't go your full movement.
No, that's fair.
All right. I have shuffled here. Sue, you are up. Woo. Sue versus the alien. 1 and 2.
Let's do this.
Wow. So it'd be good if you killed it now. I'm thinking.
I would think so.
You do hear more clittering and chattering coming from the other hallways.
No, it's a good surprise.
How many minutes are left to that bomb? Do I have my watch set?
Well, I'll take a
It's only
7
been
on the
seconds.
D8. I think that counts.
Sure.
Even though I rolled 2d6 by accident. But I wasn't counting those. Niner?
For damage?
For niner damage on one attack.
That's a shaken.
Now, you have the option of removing shaken at any time by spending a Benny. So
Yeah, go ahead.
If you want to do that before my next attack, you are welcome to do so.
Go for it. Go for it.
Just been my last Benny?
Yeah, why not?
Well, you guys are Benny and out tonight.
I never use them. What the hell? Come back to me. I increased it from 4 to a 5.
Adam's die rolling continues to be Adam's die rolling.
You know, I got shit. From,
4 or 5.
there
that's
was a
pretty
good stretch of like the second 2 tiers in D&D. I rolled like a madman.
All right, so it's his turn. He is going to attempt to unshake. That's spirit, right?
Yeah.
You just use Benny.
He unshook with a 6,
All right, I do that.
but I'm going to use the Benny so I can attack.
Do that.
It's going to be a fighting of
Red
a
dice
D8.
now, 'cause the white dice are not working for me.
Okay, my fighting of a D8, I rolled a 5.
Oh, that's good. You have a parry of 5?
Parry 2?
That sucks.
Fuck, that's wrong.
It should be half of your fighting. What's your fighting?
Plus
skill?
2. The fighting is an 8.
So it's 4
6.
Plus 2
plus 2
is a 6.
6. Yeah.
So you bring the sword up and block the attack.
Parry.
You parried.
Water.
Oh, I should have given you the option to withdraw. And take an attack. And he is no longer shaken.
We gotta get out. I'll leave you behind, Sue. Just like you.
J. Jonah's going to pop over there and pop that thing full of laser light.
It was a light show.
That is true.
All right, creature is done. Rain.
I figured my job really here was to block him and let everybody else go by. Otherwise, he would have retreated.
Bloody hell. Rain will.
You hear stuff off to your left. You don't know if it's right there or if it's not. Not if you can make it by.
He's
Rain,
going.
get out of here.
He's going to go around the corner and take a, if he can, sneak behind the creature and fire at it from behind.
You don't. Well, you don't see it.
We don't
You
know
just
where it
hear. Oh, the one down below.
The one that's engaged.
It
with
seems
Sue.
as though you'd have to come all the way down to
Yeah.
this corner here.
Yeah.
Right.
Get out of there.
We gotta get out.
No, he's going to sneak down. He's on.
He is not a hero.
You're ruining my image of you. I'm gonna have a hard time killing you at some point.
He is not a hero.
Rain sounds like
Rain
sounds
I
like
mean, I'll still be able to do it, but it'll be a little bit harder.
Rain.
Sue's the guy with the weapons. If Sue doesn't survive, then Rain's chances of survival are lower.
You've never been worried about Sue's survival.
The
What are you
weapon-
starting now for?
The bomb
Yeah, I
weapon
thought
has
you
been
hate
planted.
Sue anyway.
He
He,
does hate
he
Sue.
did call the cops on me and leave me
The
and hang me
weapon
up
has
to
been
dry.
planted.
Sue's a
We're okay.
psychotic
It's time to
bastard.
get out of here.
All right, then he makes his way farther north.
You should have a
1,
psychotic
2,
off.
3,
Seems
4,
more psychotic.
5.
I think you would win.
But I don't
We
understand.
like each
Josh
other,
keeps
though.
telling
It's
us
nice.
that we're actually heroic. So
I'm not saying her. I'm saying you're a pirate.
No, you say that we're playing heroic, but we shouldn't be.
okay, all right.
Are you running, or are you just making your? You're just
No,
gonna move
he's
your 5.
sneaking. He's sneaking and moving in normal.
All right, so give me your stealth.
Oh, what I just said.
5.
All right, as you pass this hallway, that's halfway between you and the doctor on the left there, you definitely hear Clittering approaching from there. All
He
right,
turns to the doctor and gestures to the hallway, and then does one of these.
The doctor goes. He doesn't understand that sign language.
Are you saying steal or hit and run? I don't understand.
He does the universal sign language for there's a clittering monster down that hallway. It's huge.
all right, Doc, you running, or you just making the move?
I'd run because I'm not very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So give me what's your pace
D4.
plus your run?
And that's what
Oh,
all that
no,
was
that's
just
fine.
talking to me from,
My pace is 5.
All right.
D4 plus 5.
Yes.
All right.
Did you really only drink one of those?
No, I got them both. I just recapped it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. -1. I already added that in. 3, 8.
I'm like, wait, was it still second?
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Whose idea was this grid idea?
7,
We're
8.
here second.
That's just insinuating.
All right, Doc is out of trouble. J. Jonah, you're up, buddy.
Get out of there, Ron.
I'm running.
Doing the damn towel.
Is there any way I can communicate with the ship at this point? Just real quick.
Good.
Hello. Hey, listen, we're in deep doo doo. There's creatures around. Very hard to kill, and very powerful. Get as much as you can. Secure the ship. Get it started.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Roger over. What's your vector?
All right, Mikey, you can actually move, stop, attack, and then move on if you wanted.
Nah, Sue's got this covered.
Oh, Sue's got this covered.
Tap him on the back as you run by. Good luck.
1,
I'm
2,
like, Sue, you got this? I'm out of here.
4.
Does he run
What's
by
your pace, Mikey?
Pace, I believe, is 6, but let me just double check.
Would he be running by the creature? Does he get an attack?
He can sneak by. Sue.
Ooh, ew.
Pace, yes, pace is 6.
All right, are you running? That adds an extra D6, but that's all you can do then.
Yes.
Is
All right.
I'm running.
So there's 6.
An action round?
Yeah, I'll run
So
makes
what
it
if you
action.
do an action and a run would be -2 to both?
Yes.
Hopefully he doesn't get caught right at that hallway.
That would
It's
suck.
just a D6, buddy,
Roll a d6.
for your run. Yeah.
Whatever his pace is.
3.
1, 2, 3. You can see a little more down this hallway.
Yeah, it ain't looking good. Are they coming down on the from the ceiling?
It's hard for you to tell where they're coming from.
Can't see them still.
6
Yeah,
meters, that's inside the room.
they're stealthy.
Do I see anything enough that I need to tell,
No, you hear a great deal of activity, but you don't see anything yet.
Okay. So that thing beneath me is not really a creature.
Correct.
There's something we need.
Okay.
That's the one I'm using for our initiative.
Oh, okay.
There's one right there, you guys. The map is so dark you
Can't
can't
even
see.
tell.
Wesley.
I scream.
Are you gonna
I
hustle
yell down
by?
the hallway
Do I
to
have to go
Sue.
stealthy or what?
Get out. Get out.
You can just run.
You don't have to do
But
it.
use your stealth if you want. Yeah.
Should I stealthy it or no?
I would say, and I should have done it with Bob. If you use stealth, you shouldn't be able to run.
Because
Yeah,
you're
because
quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Did you use stealth?
I did use stealth, but I didn't. You asked me if I wanted to run. I said no. I want to move.
But I'm the last important guy. Right?
only if you want to live through another encounter.
What are you doing?
I will stealthily.
But
I
you didn't
split,
run.
man,
You
I
ran. You
ran.
moved at normal speed.
Okay.
I ran. I didn't stop
I'm the
it.
captain.
Yeah, you stopped it.
The only reason you're the captain is because you just
Fine.
out-argued us.
Okay, one.
And actually, the only reason he's the captain
All thumbs the pilot.
is because you guys wouldn't let me be the captain.
Look, I have a 7th grade education. That's why I'm the.
So should Tyson be the captain then?
I once held a book. I'm happy
All
to be
right.
captain.
I stole a book once that said.
You're captain.
I once ate a bowl of Captain Crunch cereal.
It makes me. Yeah.
Deal.
I read a poem. Captain.
Deal cards, return order.
Captain.
Oh, man.
By card suit. Doctor, alien. Oh. You're last, Adam.
I don't like this game.
I like that.
You running again, Doc?
Yeah.
Give me your D4
Oh, I'm
there.
up again, eh?
No, just a D4. This is your run.
Oh, okay.
No Joker this
One.
time.
Good. I ran fast.
And what was your pace for? So one,
pace
two, three,
is
4,
5.
5. All right, so you're
Five.
over here somewhere. Yeah, alien creature attacking Sue. I'm waiting for Sue to run.
I had a queen. That's right. I go first. I forgot I didn't look at the roll.
It is a fighting D8.
I'll get some pretty high marks. You know why? 'Cause
The
I got
7?
poker. I got
I
invited
think
to
that
a
actually
poker
beats my
tournament.
theory.
I think it does.
Yeah. You hit me. Well, you hit me. Did you damage me? I'll say no.
14.
Yeah. Toughness of, well,
God, I wish the doctor was.
toughness of 5, but I have blaster armor, which is 2/4. I don't really remember anything about that. I just kind of want to ignore it. So what's 14 minus 5?
9.
Oh,
That's 2 wounds. That also reduces your pace by 2, I believe.
No, don't go making shit up. I already got that. It's over there.
You get some?
So you have 2 wounds right now.
Yeah, because I can't soak them because I use all my bennies and fucking retractables. Yeah, I knew there was a reason we held on to bennies. Whose fault was it? Who let me spend my last penny on retractable?
I didn't.
Was it you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh boy.
All right.
Hey, it's all everybody's got to die sometime. Jane always knew. Sorry, Sue always knew that his role was to make sure that everybody else got out. If somebody, in fact, the old captain, if anybody died on a mission, the old captain used to pay Sue less.
Well, don't forget that there's all sorts of rules when you take 3 wounds. You don't die automatically. There's an incapacitation table.
Okay, there's a bomb. There's a bomb on a bus.
Ba 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 ba. Don't say bomb. On an
I didn't say
airplane.
bomb. I said it's not like I have a bomb.
All right, what are you doing, Adam?
5 miles an hour.
It's not my turn. I'm taking 2 wounds.
You've taken 2 wounds. The creature is gone. It is Rain's turn.
Unless you want to gift me a chance at rolling bad dice to soak that, then nothing I can do. Taking 2 wounds.
It's Rain's turn.
Yes,
I
sir.
have command, +1 to shaking.
Right. Yeah, I don't know where you are though. So.
Where's the bastard? Who's seen C? Who's got eyes on C?
My. Hey, Jay Shona, where have you seen Sue?
Yeah, no, Sue was down at the bottom where the bomb was fighting that last thing.
Oh,
Did he look like he was winning?
Yeah, he's always winning. He'll be here. Don't worry about him.
So we
Mike
should
knows
wait.
how to play a pirate.
So we should wait.
Yeah, no,
On the
he's
ship.
good. Go in. He'll meet us at the top.
Dibs on his gun.
My guns are on me.
Yeah, I know.
Idiot! That bloody idiot! He mutters at himself and he races back down.
No, he's fine, Rain. I told you, he's good.
He's coming. You'll probably
All
miss
right.
him if you go down a different tunnel.
Greedy.
Rain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Rain,
6.
get out of there, Rain. Come
Oh,
on,
that would be
let's
this
get out of here.
Are you running, Bob?
Rain, get out of here.
Yeah.
So
I
what's your?
command
Give me your D6 then.
Oh, right.
Rain, I
power of-
order you.
You can make this a multi-action. You get a -2 on your run, and then a -2 on the action when you got wherever you're going.
Okay. Yeah, I think I will do that.
You have 4 bennies.
He rolled a 2 on the run. So I guess I could use a Benny to see if I
I
can
smell
get
Benny.
slightly more.
What is that, a benny right here?
Let's use the big one. Let's try the big one. Oh, it fell off. Doesn't count.
What was it?
Here's a 4. And I rolled a 2 again. Another Benny.
If it was a 6, it would have come.
There it is.
Explosion.
All right,
And
so
you explode on your run roll as well.
If you have to take
Well,
a -2 on that, then yes.
Where are you
So I'm
going?
pretty sure you don't do a
Just-
-2 on
Just tell me where you want to
Well,
go.
let me find out what the final roll is. Oh, I get another explosion.
Okay, so you're running laps
You
around
run
it.
by
right?
him.
Go
And
grab,
So
go
it's-
grab Rain and bring.
Are you coming down here?
So he's got
Still bring
15.
with
He's
you.
got
Or are you going here?
15.
No, go one back so he can't get you.
He's gonna go back the back way, the way that he knows that he's.
Or do you guys
trailblazed.
get the team up bonus?
The gang up, you would get a
so do
+1.
you get the gang up bonus if I'm shaken?
The problem is though that if I come from the back, we don't know what's around the other side. So Rain's not that good.
And I haven't been that much of a dick yet.
No,
Yeah.
So he shows up and what does he see exactly? He sees
Rain is Sue has got a
Sue,
a terrible gash across his chest. He's leaning against the wall. He's hurt pretty bad. Well, you describe it. It's you.
he's leaning against the wall, he's got a gash on his chest, he's got a pretty big hole in his leg. Not quite like Johnny Rico, but it's enough to give him a big leg.
Rain looks at Sue and for a few moments his hand pulls up his pistol.
That's yours though. She just
He
showed me.
raises it at the alien, and then the pistol shifts slightly back to Sue.
Sorry guys, Sue didn't make
Put him out of his misery.
You just want his gun.
You know, actually, now that I think about it, that
That's
would
exactly what he
that
was
would
thinking.
really fit in very well, and I would not discourage you from doing that.
No, if we were playing a different campaign, he might choose Sue.
No,
Honestly, though,
Will we play something more devious and bloodthirsty than
the
pirates?
opportunity though for
This is
the
fun.
opportunity for Rain to mock Sue about this incessantly.
Is great. That's true. Plus, he might eat Sue. at
You know
some
what you
point.
should do? Is point your gun at Sue. Now you owe me. And then go shoot. And then go shoot.
Well, he's gonna fire with his -2 penalty against.
You assume
Yeah,
Sue
but
would
you're gonna
finish.
double tap it and get a +1, so it's only -1.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Double tapping. And he rolls a 5, which is not enough, even with the double tap.
Why?
Which is a 4 + 1.
You're shooting.
Oh, I'm not in melee.
Right, you're shooting.
So it's TN4. Oh, it is. Yeah. All right, so 2d6.
Oh.
Explosion, so that's 9 plus. Another
Oh.
explosion, 15 plus. 17 total plus 1 for the double tap is 18 damage. Holy moly.
It drops like a.
Wow.
Pulling him out of the fire.
Rain then points the gun at Jane and says, it's an interesting situation we've got here. Nobody's around. I've still got 2 charges left in the gun. You know, I could just put you out of your misery right now.
Get the fuck out of my way.
Right.
Actually,
He
you
doesn't
kind
even try to attack you. He's just gonna try and brush past you.
of got to lean on it. You got to kind of lean on it to get out.
That cut when he tries to brush past him, it ends up turning more into a stumble.
Is there any way? Oh no, the bomb's in the hovercraft that was saying you could push it through.
That's further down.
I know.
You'd best keep this in mind for the future.
I'll keep this in mind when I think about killing you for leaving me behind last time and calling the feds on me.
All right, so you all.
You were the one who told us around. You're done.
And we
As
continue to
you're-
argue like an old
as
married
you're
couple
running.
all the way back up the tunnel.
Exactly. Exactly.
I didn't call them. They were waiting for me when I popped my head out of that damn sewer. I didn't say a word.
All right,
You're the one who got the money. I didn't get a dime.
You got
in
you.
the sewer in the first place because you're hiding from them.
You guys get back to the.
Because that was the
What's
escape
up?
route.
You guys get back to Sarah in time to see additional creatures starting to pour into the dock area.
Is there a particularly large one that seems to like lay eggs?
No.
Are we
It's
Do
chained
we have-
above.
I moved you
the
out.
Iceberg.
Moved
Do
out.
we have a loader and do we have anybody with a class 2
No.
rating?
All right. So for the record, this creature, and this is the warrior. This is not the queen. Attributes: D10 agility, D8 smarts, D10 spirit, strength, D12 plus 3, vigor D8.
How many advances does it have?
Skills: climbing D8, fighting D8, intimidation D10, notice D8, stealth D12.
But they were not wild cards.
No. Pace 6, parry 6, toughness 8, Special ability, armor +2, thick plates.
Whoa.
Bite and claw, strength +D6, immune to fear and intimidation. Multiple shaken results do not cause a wound.
We incorrectly played that then.
No, I saw it and took it off. You guys would have been. I could have tore you guys apart with 2 of these things.
Really could have.
Tail, strength +D8, reach 1, AP 2, -2 to fighting when used. And paralysis. Anyone shaken or wounded by a tail attack must make a vigor roll or be paralyzed for 2d6 rounds.
Oh my god.
What? 2d6
Where's
rounds?
Hectorath when you need him?
But, it was going good. I was thinking, well, if we played really, really smart, used our environment, we could take them. But paralyzed for up to 12 rounds,
Dead.
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 And honestly, if you paralyzed me for 12 rounds, I just would have backed up.
It'd be like, so you guys make it. You start heading out. You get back to the dock. There are a few that are starting to come in.
And as Rain and Sue are
Hobbling in.
stumbling, and Rain is carrying him up the ramp, we're still arguing.
Like bitter old ladies.
In fact, one wonders if Sue's the energy Sue has with his wounds is fueled by his rage for Rain alone and nothing else.
And already you can see on
He's got
Rain's
nothing
face,
left in the tank, but his anger towards Rain.
And clearly on Rain's face, you can see he believes that he has made a terrible, terrible mistake already.
All right, if you guys want to see the map, I'll reveal that to you
Yeah, I'd
now.
love to see it.
You know one of the creatures going to follow us in and kill us all or something.
It's going to attach itself to the
It's
air.
already
No,
in
it'll break the robot, the android apart, and then it'll start attacking the girl.
No, it doesn't the android
Chris,
turn
they're already on board.
Yeah, they are.
Oh,
Yeah,
depends
so we
which
get
one.
in there and we got to.
All right, so the fog of war is disabled. So you guys can see it now.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, we are very far from.
What?
Whoa.
What's that red thing?
The red thing is that's where the
bomb is.
Okay.
You could have spent 3 weeks in here, and I wanted to put it down there.
Wow. Is this like the hatchery?
That's where you would have found a queen in there. But looking at it, I couldn't have given you a real queen.
Yeah.
That's pretty excellent. That is a great map. Who knows? Maybe we can use it again someday.
It's so
If you
convenient
brought
just to
this
find
map
them and
out
stick it in.
again, I wouldn't notice.
No.
I might notice, but I wouldn't remember.
You could just rotate the picture like 90 degrees and then pop it back up and we're good to go.
That's true. That is amazing.
Nice job, Josh. That's cool.
All right, so you guys pile into Sarah. What happens?
I'm hoping Sue is heading towards Medical Bay. Hopefully, Rain is coming with him. If not, Sue, I don't know. Sue will have to roll a vigor check to see if he can make it there on his own.
Okay,
If
The
Rain
doctor
comes
can
back.
help you, don't worry.
Tyson and all thumbs are on the bridge.
And we know to punch it.
You know to punch it. All right.
We know to punch it because it was
and Dexter
our...
says, "Hey guys, what happened?"
No, it's not that close.
So doing a search to make sure that no new life forms have been added to
To the exterior.
All right, everybody, give me
Oh, that's Sarah's supposed to do that for us.
Okay. What was that?
Sarah, I believe he asked if you could scan the interior and immediate exterior of the ship and look for additional life forms.
Life forms. Skinny. Yeah, Bob gets it. It's a data joke from one of the Star Trek movies.
Oh, okay.
Forms. I do not detect any foreign objects in the vessel inside of us, except for all this rock making dust all over me.
Captain Wesley, sir.
make sure there's no eggs or anything in those. Well,
Sir, I took it upon myself to find some sort of task. I have categorized and organized all of your pornography, sir.
thank you.
You're very welcome. Sir.
Chronologically,
Categorically and then alphabetically.
perfect.
Hotness to ugliness.
There's one large category I've noticed, sir. Large, voluptuous...
Black
large
midgets.
Large voluptuous cat people.
Maybe we
Hey,
can have
you know
him
what?
start weighing
If
the
you're gonna do
lifting
porn,
and weighing
Where's as much
the
pussy in it as you can.
materials.
Oh, that was terrible.
That was awesome.
Thank
You don't need it, but you can have it back.
So good.
Even Mikey like that one.
I think he's turning red from the laughter.
All right.
The embarrassment that I haven't heard the joke.
You guys get a couple minutes out, and who armed the bomb?
The
Doc.
Dr. Hart, who I said not to do.
Give me a D8.
She said, what happens when it gets down to 0? I know.
Board.
And Mikey, you push the bomb in. You give me a D8.
See if you got, see if
Yep.
you got deep enough.
That's it.
7.
It is deep enough. It generates a massive explosion. It generates a massive explosion. All thumbs, I need a piloting check at -2.
Okay,
4.
it's debris from the asteroid.
All right, so was that with the -2?
Yep.
All right. Sarah sustains some damage.
Ooh.
Well, you know what you gonna do?
You would need a raise to avoid the damage.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, we won't need our suit.
There was no D6 added onto that, right? It was
Well,
just
we'll
a
need
flat out
this
D8
card
because
for
it's
this.
a.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Mikey, Sarah took damage
Sarah took damage?
from the explosion.
I tried to maneuver out of it, but got a spike through the chest.
Mr. Bigglesworth tries to see if he can repair Sarah.
I'm thinking of like 3 different things now where that happened.
Tyson, are you looking at this
Tyson
too?
will absolutely.
All right, so you guys give me some sort of skill check.
What's your repair?
He's pretty good.
How good? A D8 plus.
His
A D8
repair
plus.
is so
A D8
good.
plus 2 good.
A D8 plus 2 kind of good.
Good.
His repair is so good he could fix a pinnacle.
Yeah.
Like he means the horse, not the.
Mr. Bigglesworth rolls a 6 plus 2, 8
5.
repair.
His repair is so good he could fix epic level 40.
Nobody that good. You both think you can repair the damage relatively easily, but you don't have the parts. And without it, Sarah's ability to go to faster than light travel is compromised.
Who's got MacGyver that can make the part?
I do.
You can't make the part.
May improve temporary gadgets.
Well,
Well, I have Gadgeteer, major rig advice.
you need to do the repair from outside the vessel
Yeah, I don't want to do
Okay, hello, we have suits.
in an atmosphere.
Why do you have to be in an atmosphere?
Why don't we just wait till we get
Oh,
back
I get
to
it.
where
You basically
That's
can't get back because of the damage.
We can, but we'll be desiccated corpses by the time we get there.
That is true.
Can we just send Toodles McGee in?
Tom Servo.
Yeah.
Tom Servo.
that. Can we modify the?
He doesn't need.
Can we modify the?
Why is it why do we need to be in the atmosphere?
Shut up.
So we
Shut
took
up.
damage. We
Feel like
can't go anywhere.
Oh, you know what?
You cannot go to faster than light travel. You can still fly around at
Is
less
there-
than.
Can I do a roll
'Cause I said
for to see if we have any spare parts on the hovercraft, the craft, shuttle?
You don't. It's a Sarah part.
Sarah, scan the vicinity looking for habitable planets where we can conduct a
Land and repair.
repair. Yeah.
You just-
Well, you need the part too. You can't MacGyver the part.
I do.
It's just one of the-
Yeah.
There is a. Whoa, it's gonna take about a week and a half to get there, but there is a planet with a. Oh, this will be interesting. There is a planet with a. How do I put this delicately? Android-only colony. A robot-only colony.
Hey, he's gonna get.
So we walk into the canteen and they say, "You're humans. We don't allow their kind. Get them out of here."
No, actually, in this case, from what I can see, they really don't treat you that nicely.
We can all talk like this and move like this. They'll never know.
It's a good thing we have an android on. How many androids we got on this ship?
I can make a couple androids
That's
while
the
I
same
fix
thing.
you, Sue.
Oh yeah,
boy.
yeah. Oh, you are.
Are
Sue
you
is
putting
in.
me under?
Sue is in the golden hour, so you do need to make a heal check for real
Are we
at
doing-
-2.
Are we doing anything for the next hour, couple or 2 weeks, week and a half?
It depends how effective you want to be later on.
Captain.
There's no D6 on that, right?
So,
A week and a half before we have to do anything.
I'd like to point out that I'm an android.
7.
Yes, we.
Wow, he stitches you up pretty good.
We know that it's so.
7, that's,
Okay.
well, it's a 7 minus 2.
Thank you.
5.
No, that's. Is it a -2? It's a 5.
Okay.
Because I get a +2.
We'll find out
So
how
you
much
can
of
fix
the
one of
ore
my
we have.
faults.
Yes, sir. I'll go measure the ore and advise you just how much we've collected.
Thank you.
All right.
So it's 5. I
Ev-
can always reroll the penny.
Everybody, give me a D6 and add them together. Everybody who
Oh,
left the
goodness.
character collecting stuff, give me a D6. Tom Servo gets a D8.
2.
Bob, Tom Servo gets a D8.
Got it.
Wait, everybody who had a character collecting stuff?
Everybody left a character behind to collect the ore.
Oh, so like Bigglesworth.
No. Everybody left somebody behind collecting ore. I'm totaling how much ore was collected.
Got it.
Tom Servo gets an 8 though.
Rolls
These
of
ace?
5.
What do I roll?
These do not ace.
Okay,
These do not ace. You do not get a royal die.
What
It's
do I
one
roll?
die.
D6?
Just D6.
Can we use a Benny on these?
No.
Okay.
Bob gets
5.
Bob gets D8.
Tom Server rolled a 1. He was obviously too busy categorizing Captain Wesley's pornography collection.
Total of 14.
Priorities.
Mikey, what'd you get?
Did you get my 6 in there?
5.
5,
19.
5.
10,
6.
5,
16.
16, 17,
2.
18, 19. You came in a little shy of what he requested.
48.2 instead of 53.2.
Something like that.
You know what we should do? Just put a couple lead weights in the middle.
Never know.
You know what we gotta do? We'll heat it up before we give it to him.
Make some water, put some water in there.
Let it soak it up.
All right.
Well, it was bigger when we put it on the ship, but we collected it warm and then it shrunk. That's our excuse. It was very hot in those tunnels.
Do you know how much we collected
48.
compared to the? Well, I guess compared to the mass now.
Well, there's
You
no
know, I
more
bet
right
you
now.
the mass that we collected is the same as the mass we have now.
The weight of it was.
The weight is different.
You know,
Yes.
there's less of
The
it in the
volume is
galaxy
different,
now
but
that
the
we've
mass is
grown
the
up
same.
the asteroid.
Volume should be the same.
It's still
What's that?
zero.
Volume should be relatively the same.
Yeah.
All we have to do is say this is all they have.
Yeah, but minimally.
Well, it depends
And
on
speaking
how
of
much we
which,
lie about that.
we've got subspace communications, don't we? So why don't we call the Renegade, have him come pick us up? We've got the stuff. We don't have to go anywhere. Just call him, he can come to us.
Let's make start our way towards the colony, and
Uh-huh.
we'll hopefully we get rescued before then. We only got 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks rations here.
All right.
Sir, if necessary, I wanted to advise you that I would be happy to volunteer to go down to the android-only planet.
No, too dangerous.
That's good because
You stay on the
didn't
ship.
have a choice.
Yes, please.
Too dangerous. Oops, I dropped a box. I dropped a box of marbles. Come
We
then.
really need you on board to keep Captain's
348.7
collection in
bonus
order.
chips.
You got 2 weeks to preview it. You got a week and a half to preview it.
Yeah.
Find your favorites.
And Sarah, can you send a communication to the Renegade and give them our current mission status and status of our ship?
I'll send it where it was, but I can't guarantee he'll get it.
Send it broadcast.
I'm good, thanks.
I am not getting any response.
Send it again.
You do recall, he puts you in a costume ball to see how you would react to the unexpected. I don't think he expects to give you much help for any of these things other than saying do them.
Does he
Yeah,
want
but
a
look how
shipment
much-
or not?
Look how much he's got invested.
He's not a very good, evil mastermind.
He's not an evil mastermind. He has certain needs, and that's all he cares about right now.
Obviously, his needs include nothing about collecting this or collecting.
Maybe he's busy doing something else.
I mean, he could use it. Doesn't mean we're the only source of it, or
There's a red dot on my pants. Oh no. Oh, there's a red dot on my
So this puts us at an odd point because it's 10 after 11.
I'm not
All
upset
right.
about that.
I think I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good?
We're driving. The wheels on the spaceship are on and round. round.
the ion propulsion.
All right. So tentatively 2 weeks?
Technically 2 weeks, I think. Everybody's available 2 weeks from now?
I think so.
We're going to shift our schedule.
Oh, because we had the 3 week.
Calendar. However, it's
When
fine.
can you make, Chris?
I gotta see my soccer schedule. I know it's quite complicated.
All right, I'm going to stop the
Wait,
recording.
Your schedule's complicated. You have soccer every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.